Hello, everyone, and welcome back.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Pusher and Strangler stream.
Lydia, thank you for coming.
You're welcome. I left you waiting, huh? Sorry about that, everyone. I got stuck in traffic.
It's fine. Everyone in chat was excited. Look, Grey Cloak B says, I'm not skiving off work to watch this stream.
Oh my God, Gray, what are you doing?
Fang Plays has been waiting for this.
Oh, Fang, thank you.
Lord Maid says, Lord Marder says, I watched the VOD of Rootrees last week, but the game was so enthralling. I had to be here live for this stream.
Isn't that nice? Thank you so much, everybody.
Space Missile says, first stream was way more fun than I expected it to be.
Thought it was going to be shit. Thought it was going to be absolute shit.
Yes, thank you for joining us, everyone. It's a
Thank
pleasure.
you.
We're lucky to be here with you live right now
Live.
for the bit of pushing and strangling. We did play the first 3 hours of this game last week. We did the easy bit, and it's only going to get harder from here.
Especially because we've had a week's break.
Do you need a cup of tea for
I'm-
your
I'm-
brain? You're
I'm-
gasping.
I'm all right. I'm having a breakdown.
Isn't that a lovely thing to say? I'm
I'm
gasping.
gasping. I'm gagging.
Absolutely gagging.
Absolutely
for
gagging.
A cuppa.
No, I'm fine.
What do you need?
I need my glasses actually, which are over
Okay.
here.
TJ, can we send someone to make our content creator a delicious cup of tea of some description? Do you reckon that's possible? How do you take your tea, Lydia?
May I please have milk and one sugar?
Just a regular tea?
Thank
is that?
you. Just regular tea.
Milk and one sugar.
Yeah.
Regular milk?
Regular milk.
Regular sugar?
Regular sugar. Normal strength.
Oh.
Thank you so much. God, 7 tea bags. God, this is such.
Do you have any rituals you need to undergo? Do you have to squeeze the bag or any specific?
You know what? I'm really lazy. I just leave the bag in there.
No.
Yeah, one of those.
Don't do that, TJ. That's disgusting.
What?
I'm overruling that
What
request.
the fuck? What the fuck? Thank you very much, Teach. Look at this. Absolute what a lovely place to work. You just walk in flustered as fuck and you get a cup of tea.
You look fab.
Oh,
Love the jumper.
Oh, and some compliments as well. Thank you, Lewis. You look lovely yourself. That colour really suits you.
Thank you. Yeah.
You're a burgundy boy.
I'm a mauve.
What colour?
Mauve?
No,
Burgundy.
maybe it's more purpley, wouldn't you say?
Burgundy boy.
He's a burgundy boy, and I love it.
And you're a black and white moonlit
Bitch.
night bitch.
Yes. Thank you, Lewis. Thank you so very much. Is there something wrong with Lewis? Why is he so nice today?
I think it's because for the first time in absolutely forever, I got recognised outside the office by a lovely fan who
Yeah.
had come all the way from London to take a picture of the office, a bit creepily.
Oh.
But
No, you can leave that bit out.
no, they were very nice.
But they
and
were
it
nice.
was It was lovely, actually. Honestly, it doesn't happen often enough that I can find it irritating.
Oh, there you go. He's hankering for a little bit of celebrity attention.
Yes, that was it. I think.
Yeah, gave you that little boost.
Like these guys.
Yeah.
The Roottree sisters. See the segue there, guys.
There we go.
That was
That's why
profession. This is why I'm a professional
Whatever
idiot,
the
online
fuck
idiot.
you do. That's why you get the big bucks.
So get ready for your brains to get in gear
Oh, my brain
because
is not in gear.
this, if you haven't didn't watch last week's stream, turn this off. Go watch the VOD. No, I'm
No,
only joking.
don't
Stick
leave
around.
us.
It'll be fine.
You'll get it.
You'll get
catch
it.
up.
You'll catch up. You don't need to watch the first half.
My mum even had a look at it.
Did she?
She did.
Of the stream or the game?
The stream.
Oh, what did she say?
She said it just looked like a very fun game.
It is a fun game. It's a
Yeah.
fun game. There's no killing.
Not a
Well, there
single-
is. These guys all died
They're
in
all
a
dead in a
terrible accident.
There I am. They all died in a plane crash. But other than that, it's.
Oh, there was lots of other death. Well, this is the classic thing with family trees. It's quite sad because all these people are all dead.
Well, they're all dead. That's the thing.
The further you go up,
The more dead
the
they
more likely
become.
they are to be dead. Yeah.
Have you looked into your family tree?
Well, my mother's side of the family tree. So my mother's brother, my uncle. God, it's already getting.
It's already getting confusing.
My
All
uncle.
right, uncle.
He looked into the my mother's maiden names side of the family tree, which I've probably said on stream many times, but just for the sake of
I
password
haven't
security.
had it. Yeah. Oh right. Yeah. That's a good point.
And apparently there's quite a lot. It's quite an unusual name, which I think is good for family tree research.
Yeah, you don't want a Smith or anything like that.
And so I think he followed that male line up. So it's weird because it's my mum, but then everyone of her male line from there. you
Right.
see. So that's all very well documented. And he's gone. Even my parents actually went and visited some distant ancestors in Scotland and Shetland.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a thing that old people do to make friends with each other.
They love a family tree, don't they? It's
fucking
like you hit
obsessed
a
with it.
certain age and you're fucking gagging for a family tree.
Yeah, you can't. It's also regular trees. You know,
They just love a tree.
everyone loves it.
Any variety
After
of
a certain
tree.
age, you just love a tree more.
Is it because you start to like really like come to terms with your mortality?
You wonder where you came from.
And then you think, I'm going to be part of a family tree. Let's look deeper. Let's find the roots.
Yeah, it is. It is weird. I don't know what the desire is for it, but
I read something the other day which was very depressing. So here's a little thing to give you a boost on a Wednesday. That in like a couple of generations, no one will ever remember you. It's like you wouldn't have existed. Because people remember their grandparents. What the fuck? Your great grandparents? Remember anything about them? Know what their name is? Know what they did?
I don't plan on dying though. You know,
Right,
I'm
you're
gonna
one of-
get my brain put in a machine.
Nice. Oh, you're not doing the injecting yourself with your son's blood or whatever.
Well, I'm trying that. No, I just think let's just hope we can get. It is very depressing, Lydia.
It's very depressing,
but
isn't
at the same
it?
time, you know,
That's why you should live your life whilst you can,
yeah,
and do what you need to do, because soon no one will remember you.
not that soon.
Not that soon.
Well, they say that there's the first time you die, which is when you die, and the second time you die is the last time someone says your name, and the third time you die is when the last time someone remembers you.
Oh God, there's a third time as well. I just can't stop dying. Although I hate that because it's like, well, guess Hitler's never going to die.
No, he's immortal.
He's immortal.
So you need to be like Hitler.
I need to be like Hitler. Right. So this stream is a great, great game where we are looking at a family tree and trying to fill in the blanks.
Yeah, so these three were where we started. These are all like influencers, models, hot girls. They died
girlies.
in a terrible plane accident.
With their dad, Carl.
With their dad,
With their
Carl.
hot dad.
Hot dad, the fifth president of the Roottree Candy Company, which is not the Roundtree Candy Company,
No.
but sounds familiar, and I always misspell it.
You missay it
Missay it.
repeatedly. Oh my God, Teach, thank you so very much. What an absolute angel. Thank you. Oh, lovely.
Look at him blushing.
Oh,
Look
lovely.
at him blushing.
Oh, he's a sweet
He's
boy.
made his day by calling him an angel.
He's an angel, he is.
an angel.
He is an angel.
Absolute angel.
Sweet, sweet boy.
What a lovely gentleman. So
Oh, yeah.
we've got these three, and then we basically can use Google or
Yes.
Spider Search to look up people. And we managed to dig around, and some evidence as well, some like pictures. And we dug around, and we found that this family sort of started off at the top with these two great-grandpappy Elias Roottree
And Gwyneth
and Gwyneth Anderson, who had a maple tree farm. And he made a deal with her for marriage and sex and children. And they made candy and children.
And they made 5 babies.
They had 5 wonderful children. Gwendolyn Roottree, Elias Jr., Clancy Edward Roottree, Marguerite Roottree, and Miracle. He was like the miracle baby. He was the unexpected one. And these were what they called the 5 pieces. Here they are.
And it was all the named the fruit. The
All
flavors.
the fruits were named after
The
him,
flavors
yeah.
of the candy had the corresponding
Cinnamon,
first
Clancy,
letters.
grape, elderberry,
Mulberry.
miracle berry.
Miracle berry.
Because that's the thing, you know.
Is there a berry called miracle?
Yeah, well, it's the
berry?
one which when you eat it, it makes everything that's sour taste sweet. Do you remember?
No.
So you can like have a miracle berry, then eat a lemon.
What? That sounds like witchcraft.
Have you
Drown
never heard of
her!
that? Have you not?
I've never heard of that.
Well, we have to get you some because I'm sure
Yeah.
it's a Duncan and Osey type vibe on
Right.
their stream. They'll get some miracle berries in and eat chow down on like an onion.
Just get a fucking onion going.
Have you never done that? You know that?
Never.
Lydia, you're never.
I've never lived.
Someone write this down.
For someone who's really trying to make the most out of life before she's forgotten.
Well,
I
that's on
haven't
the
even
bucket
had a
list. You've
miracle
got to have
baby.
a miracle berry. And then like
miracle
eat
berry.
a potato or an apple or a potato.
I feel like you're just suggesting all the wrong things.
I think
You
you're
make
supposed to-
sour
I
things
think you're
sweet.
supposed
So
to
far
eat
you've
an
said onion
Well,
and
it
potato.
fucks up your taste buds briefly, so it makes
Okay.
everything taste weird.
Okay, I got you.
And you can eat just eat a lemon like crazy.
Just eat a fucking lemon like a nutter.
Yeah, it is a very Duncan and Osey activity.
Yeah.
James the Vampire. James the Vampire.
Vampire.
So this was the first generation.
Yeah.
They were called the Five Pieces. The second generation, they were called...
Ooh, what were they called?
Can you remember, Lydia?
Wasn't it like the second generation or
You're right,
something?
it's called the Next
The
Generation.
Next Generation.
Here they are, the Next Generation. So they were Chubb McChubbs,
Chubb McChubb.
who we identified by him being...
By him being chubby.
His grandma being very sassy about him.
Yeah. She was like, well, no wonder he's part of the Caddy family, the fat fuck or whatever.
I think he's the son of the oldest daughter. And then these three are siblings.
There's
Or these
four,
three
aren't they?
siblings. Or these four, something like that.
Oh, I can't remember.
And then
Maybe it's
she's
just
in as
three.
well, but we haven't identified her
I don't
yet.
know who she is.
So we're working our way through this second generation. So this lady here, Lauren Roottree, her story was she wrote a book about the Rootrees that has been a big source, in fact, a big source of our evidence.
And we haven't got through it all yet.
We haven't even gone through it all,
No.
yeah. So he sadly died in the war, in the final months of World War II, and she raised her son Clark alone. And Clark, we looked into it, and this is Clark, her son.
This is Clark and his
fiance,
but you can't
spelled
spell
wrong.
Lulu.
Lulu. And yeah, we don't know, in fact. Oh no, that's not his son. That's that's their grandson.
That's the grandkid.
We don't even know who their son is. Actually, we
don't
seen
know
a
what he
picture
looks
yet.
like.
So we may be able to do that.
I reckon.
And then he married someone we don't know who that is.
Divorce.
So there's some work to do
Divorce.
here.
He did little Henry VIII maneuver.
Their son was obviously a troubled baby boomer.
Yep.
So these are the baby boomers, the baby boomer generation.
Yeah, baby boomer.
They had Carl, who was he changed it up. He married a fashion designer.
Yes.
They had their own
Expanded the
fashion line.
business,
He took over as the fifth president and really changed things. He had his cousin James was a musician. Married a hot other musician.
La Rue.
They had some hot musician children. And then we had this was the
actress.
So she was in the Next Generation. She was an actress, and she had a couple of sons. We're not quite sure if
They're the
these are the
way
right pictures or the right way around. So we need to work on this a bit more. One of them was executed from the family at some point.
Because he was born after they got divorced.
So yes, the other thing that's interesting is that Clancy, the lawyer, and these old fellas, remember they set up a thing called the Clansed Trust.
Yes, basically it kind of fucks you over a little bit.
I think the idea is that any descendants, any blood descendants, share the profits of the family business. So,
But you can't make a salary.
but you don't get any salary.
Yeah.
So so no salaries for anyone, but everyone gets a stipend, which kind of means that they can kind of just do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
They don't even have to work for the company, I don't think.
But it's a way to make sure the business keeps going because you're going to be more, motivated for the business to be successful.
But in a sense, I was thinking about this. Like, the problem with it is that as the family grows and as you get more and more children,
yeah.
there's less money for everyone.
Yeah, I wonder how that works. I mean, the
Right.
president must get a big chunk. The biggest chunk.
I don't know if they do. I think they get equal amount. Is that right? I thought that's what I saw before. Like, no one gets a salary, but every descendant, every blood relative gets an equal amount. And I think it's dangerous when you have the family tree growing out this big.
And it's just going to get
Because
bigger
everyone's
and
getting
bigger.
less and
It was
less,
equal, right? Okay.
It wasn't too bad when it was like, the salary is
five-
tied to the price of the candy.
So then why would you even want to be the president? Wait, like I got to do all this fucking work, yet everyone's getting the same amount of money as me.
Yeah, and also, like, in a sense, maybe this plane crash was orchestrated by, another member of the family
Yes.
who wants to not have, because, if you knock off all these women, they're going to not breed, or have, all their kids, which will dilute the amount of money you get.
Yes, exactly, Lewis. Let's get rid of the breeding women. I agree. You have watched such a way with words. so poetic.
But
so
then again, men
romantic.
would breed just as equally. It doesn't actually matter.
Well, that's true. Men don't even have to
In
take
fact,
a break.
men more prolifically breed.
Exactly. They don't have to take a break to make the baby. They just pam, 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 pam.
So there has been no suggestion of some foul play here in this plane crash, but I feel like
but there is though, because this
feel like-
shadowy woman is making us look into
there
it.
is a shadowy woman who's
Yeah.
making us look into it. She's in our house, and she brought us all into this.
And it could be also something to do with this clothing business that they've been wiped out specifically.
Right.
So yeah, or it's
Is she
someone who
Brenda?
wants to be the
Is
next
it Brenda
president.
who's the
Brenda.
Is she alive still?
I think so. Yeah.
Is she the one giving us this information?
But that could. It's probably Brenda. Probably Brenda at the
it feels
door.
like Brenda, maybe. She feels like a Brenda. Anyway, there's lots to unpack, and we've not looked into it, and we haven't really figured out a lot of the other family history, and hopefully we'll be able to do that today.
Yeah.
So
I think a good place to start is go back to that woman's books.
the thing about what we were doing was we were simply working through the evidence we had in this book, because this book had a lot of good stuff in it. And this tells us how many more clues we haven't got out of certain things. So in fact, we're missing one clue's worth from this page. So, but sometimes I think we'll just carry on, but we might have to come back and look through stuff later.
Yeah. It might not actually be clear until we've read something else.
So,
Brenda was in the crash?
Brenda died in the plane crash as well, apparently. Okay.
I'm completely.
By the way, thank you, chat, for being here with us, because we are not going to remember what happened last week.
Oh, God. Absolutely not.
Honestly, a lot of it has come back, but
there's still going to be little bits which are just like, who was that again? Like, I'm just not going to remember.
Yeah. So, the last thing we did was, we identified Morden.
Yes.
Because he said, Grandma, Mother, ever the quick-witted, countered, maybe they wanted it to go to the only member of the family who looks like he samples the product.
The fat prick.
Fat fucker.
Yeah.
So this fella was the second president after Grandpappy died.
Grandpappy.
And we know that there are two more, don't we? And we wrote down the names of them as well, didn't we? In our
yes,
notebook.
We've got the notebooks. Also, we still haven't even Googled all of these individual
Hudson
people.
and Madsen. Yeah, I think there was still one special member that we didn't look into. We didn't look into Miracle Jr.
Yeah.
So we can come and look into
and also
him
just
at some
any
point.
of the people on that. I can't even remember. Family tree. We could look into and probably find an article about
probably
them.
just Google some random people.
Yeah.
But I think we got to pick a place to start. And you want to just keep going through the wartime book.
I think
the
that's where we
wartime
left
memoirs.
it. So let's carry on.
A
with
life
that.
between wars.
Lewis, Lydia, I'm upset with you. I saw you playing this game. I bought it, and I nearly forgot to pick up my nephew 6 hours later because I almost finished the game. Radical links. It's
sorry,
worth it.
links.
It's worth it. Thanks for the biddies.
It's there is a chap I want to shout out. I forgot his name already. Nick told me just now, but there's a YouTuber who Nick watches. If you're in chat right now, say hi. But Nick saw him playing this game, and he saw us playing this game last week, and he left a comment. And then Nick's been chatting to him.
Oh,
so shout out to that man. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry I've forgotten your name. But
love that.
Nick, if you're watching as well, just tell me who it is, and we'll give him a shout out. Okay, cool.
Okay, so we did that second page. Let's go to third page. Let's go to fourth page. We hadn't done this.
An entry entitled Sam from Lauren Rootree's diary. From previous entry, you learn that Elias Roottree had given in to his wife and announced that Sam, an obscure relative, was to be included in family gatherings. Gwyneth had been pushing to include Sam for quite some time. Why Sam? I have many distant relatives I've never met. After all, Granny had sisters and Grandad had a brother or two. But I was told, trim their branches from the family tree. So why is Sam special? Nothing adds up. And I'm not the only one to realise. So Sam is in the picture.
Yes, he is, because she was grumpy about him being there,
and
wasn't
he's this
she?
little boy.
Yeah, Grandma insisted we include Sam, even though we didn't want to. None of us understood why, including Sam.
So Grandma is, in this context, is Grandma Gwyneth.
Yeah.
Right? And this is being written by Lauren. And they're talking about Sam, who is standing with Miracle.
Are we sure it's definitely the little kid and not the other kid in that picture?
Oh, I see what you're saying. No, good point.
Because there's that guy as well. Wait, but did she say somewhere, probably saying in here, okay, no.
Do we think
they
this might be
insisted the
Sam?
four of us stand together? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's definitely her and her brothers. It must be the little kid, right? Unless it's Sam, short for Samantha.
Well, look, it's attempt to recapture the spirit of the 5 pieces photo with our generation. So we can look at that, right? With the family tree and the generation, we can say it is old Chubbs.
Yep.
And his sister or brother. Yeah, sister. So it's them two. One more, so it's 3. 7 of the 4 of these. She wasn't there.
She wasn't
we know
there.
that.
She
and then
was,
2 here. Now, of course, Roottree Miracle was younger than everyone else, so this could be his. It could be his son.
But we know one of them is Sam.
So this could be the boy. So hang on, let's just count. So 4, 5, 6, 7, right?
Yeah.
And we'll assume that this is the kid, and this one hasn't been born yet.
Yeah.
Right? Sorry.
It's all right. So we've got
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there is someone. Oh, and her.
Her at the
so she's the
back.
older sister. So older sister. This is them. Those two.
Yeah.
Those 4.
Miracle with the glasses.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Am I wrong? Am I doing this wrong?
Wait. Let me look again. Wait. Zoom out. Yeah. Go left. Okay. So him and his sister. Boom. Unknown person here.
Yeah.
Her and her 3 brothers.
Yeah.
She's not there. And then
child and non-born yet.
Yeah.
Potentially.
So
where's Sam?
So the author is surrounded by her 3 brothers there. Blue lady, that's her 3 brothers around her. If we assume that
this is the oldest sister.
The
and
oldest
brother,
sister and the brother.
Hair,
Yeah. Then we've got.
She's the second child.
So is she the mystery person?
No, she's this person.
Yeah, that
Sam.
person. The person we don't know.
Oh, but look.
Oh,
Okay.
top secret.
So this is Sam. And it's his illegitimate or secret love child
Something
that
like
he's kept
that.
secret, right?
Yes.
Samantha Root. I see.
Samantha. Is it a trick because you think Sam is a guy?
Yeah, and that's why Granny wanted her in the picture because Granny knew she was a secret
Love
member
child.
of the family.
Because it doesn't gender the name at all, does it? Does it? It just says they, does it? We
Yeah.
include Sam even if we didn't want to, not including Sam. Yeah, it makes sure not to say.
So Sam but they say Sam is a distant relative, but maybe she's actually not a distant relative.
Yeah, because it doesn't feel that's a cousin, right? It's not distant.
Yeah, it's like actually part of the generation.
Yeah, unless okay.
So yeah, I think the youngest kid isn't born yet.
You could put that picture in of the woman.
Yeah, great idea. Bam.
Not sure if it's right yet or not, but
And we don't know which ones of these brothers are which either. Actually,
no, we don't know the order of the ages. I mean, we could guess. So the youngest one's got to be in that picture. He's that one, the shortest one.
Oh, you're right.
So he can be the one at the end.
Well done. It's very smart.
Oh, thank you.
We don't know what their jobs are though either.
No.
This is tricky, isn't it? But maybe we'll get some stuff. We're already filling in stuff.
Yeah.
So yes, that must be okay. Let's carry on reading about Sam. Angie.
Yeah, who the fuck is Angie? Angela. Is there anyone called Angela?
Angie summoned all the next gens to a secret meeting in Zach's office. Oh God, I can't remember who these people are
Who the
either.
fuck is
Angie and
Zach?
Zach. Gwyn's in Paris, but the rest of us, including Miracle's boys.
There we go. Boys. Boys. Both of them are there.
Unknown male.
Wait, look at the picture again. Two boys. That doesn't make any sense, does it?
There's not enough people.
There's not enough boys. I guess they're just not in the picture.
It's possible the picture was taken before this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spent ages trying to unravel the mystery. I didn't recognize Sam at Uncle Junior's wedding to Patsy last year. Uncle Junior.
So it will be the second born kid, the oldest son, him.
Patsy.
Patricia.
So it's either Patricia Jones or Patricia Christensen. Just try one.
Just put one in, yeah.
Okay. At the reception, I was asked who Sam was. Pop shushed me and said it was complicated. Clancy swore he saw Sam working alongside the farmhands EC and John when he used to drive past the old Anderson farm on his way to work.
That makes me think Sam's a guy. Well, no, not necessarily.
Upon hearing that, Zach checked the records and managed to confirm all 3 are on the books.
Eli, Miracle's youngest. All right, we know
There's another Elias over here.
the youngest is Eli.
Another flipping Eli.
I love it.
So it could be C or M.
C or M. Just shove one in, I guess.
M for miracle.
Yeah, there we go. Women can't be farmers. No, I just thought like farm hands or whatever
Yeah,
seemed
it does
more
sound
like
more masculine,
like a
doesn't it?
physical
EC and
masculine
John.
job back in the day.
So this is EC.
Yes.
And who's John? Who is John?
Fuck knows.
Yeah, I don't know.
We don't know John yet.
Okay. We should drive past the Anderson farm. The Andersons are the wife's maiden name.
Yes, because it was there. That's why they got married, right?
So it's the grandpappy's house.
Yeah, you can be. I'm being stereotypical. So we're talking about the 40s or whatever.
Apparently, when he was riding his mini bike alongside the farm a few weeks ago, Sam gave him some old tools and taught him how to make the bike's engine faster. None of us think that proper for a multitude of reasons, but Eli certainly seemed thrilled. It's not a proper job for a woman to be
it could be.
engineer.
Could be.
At the end of the day, nothing explains why an outsider is cozy into family affairs, especially one who works on the farm of all places. Whatever happened to blood is thicker than syrup? Why is Grandad making an exception now? So yeah, I think this might be...
Maybe like she's not actually the daughter of Patricia. It's like an affair child or something. I don't know. We just don't know
We
until
don't know enough.
we look at more. Can
Okay.
We? Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess it is implying that it's not proper, that it could be like that a woman is doing like mechanical work and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it could not be farmer. I don't think the other option is on there. Mechanic. Oh, okay.
I guess just keep it farmer for the moment.
Yeah, I like mechanic, though, as a thing. Let me just quickly check that was work alongside the farmhouse.
Okay.
So maybe mechanic. I think, do you know what? I think we will put in mechanic just because I think that's a better clue.
It was a normal job for women during the war, though. What year is this happening right now?
So this was in 63, but it was about
the past.
the past.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
Let's go to the next one.
All right.
One of the final diaries called Clark from Lauren Rootrees diary, written in 1964. Clark's getting married, and in my opinion, far too young. He's barely 18, for God's sake, and Danielle isn't much older. But openly confronting them will make me a hypocrite. After all, Jacob and I got married at 16.
Well, then you are a hypocrite then.
Clark, like the rest of his generation, is a free spirit. What else do you call a group of kids growing up with more money than any one person can spend? They all aspire to be musicians and artists and dancers and all sorts of nonsense. Yeah, they're baby boomers. That's what they are.
Mm-hmm.
The only one who has any discipline is Carl, but that's because Pop forced Clancy to send him to the academy. Maybe I'm just getting old, but our generation was never so bad. My brothers all seemed to pursue paths of knowledge, and the most rebellious thing any of us ever did was bring home someone who would be illegal to marry if we lived anywhere south of Pennsylvania. Pop seems to have gotten over it because Edward is set to take over his department once he retires.
Does he become a president then?
So Edward's going to become a lawyer?
Oh, right. His dad's a lawyer. Okay, yeah. There's 13 clues on this page.
I know. So Edward...
Lawyer.
So one of the brothers is Edward, right?
Yes.
Which we don't know which one.
Yeah,
One of
we need to
them.
work out the order of them all.
And there's one of these brothers is the other one as well from this. Oh, he might... Which one was the one who looked the most like his dad? Do you
Well, that
remember?
one, the middle one, surely.
Yeah, there was a thing though, wasn't there?
Yeah,
before?
like they wanted him to stand there because he looked like the dad or whatever.
As for me, my first published book, Swashbuckle My Heart. Oh, that's not periodical, is it? It's a public library. By Lauren Roottree. No. Okay.
Is there something wrong we've spelt wrong? Must be there.
Okay. It's based on the pirate stories I used to invent with Jacob when we were walking in the woods after school. I think he'd be proud that Clark and I are carrying on his name.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So hang on, who's the
Oh, it's a different name because she used her maiden name
You're right, she
for the
did.
book.
We'll have to find out what
What's
the other...
her thing again?
Right, you're right.
All right. Okay. Clark's getting married, in my opinion, far too young. Right, who's Clark?
Clark is this boy here, and he must be part of the Free Spirit.
Is her son. Okay.
And he's marrying Danielle Franks. She's too young for him. And he's in the Free Spirit, so we should be able to find his picture, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Or at least like an idea of what his picture is. Because this is the
this
next
one
generation.
that's got like
the Free Spirit.
water damage to it.
And there are a lot of these guys.
Oh, Jesus, there's tons of them.
So, Carl is the teenager in the middle.
Aha, okay. So we can put the picture to it then.
So that's Carl, right?
Yes. No. Oh, yes.
It looks like.
Yeah. You're right. Sorry, you're right.
That's good. And then they include Bonnie, Guy Hudson, Ernie Jr., Caroline, Gwyneth, Gwendolyn, Miracle Jr., Jim Roottree, Clark, Carl, and Eli M. So Clark is who we're looking for.
Yeah. But there's just no way right now to know which one is.
And we also don't know. There's no Danielle.
No.
So this picture was taken after
They split
they
up.
split up
or...
potentially, but they didn't have a kid. They just got married. Clark. So he's one of these fellas. Oh, that guy's got Eli on his name.
He's got Eli on his name tag. And look, he's got a colourful tie on the left. Doesn't the other guy, the Miracle Jr., have a colourful tie in that
you
picture?
might be right. Yeah, let's have a look. You're right. You're exactly right about that. The colourful tie is here.
There.
The rainbow tie.
So
is
that's-
this that kid?
That's that kid grown up.
You reckon that's Miracle Jr., do you?
Yeah.
I reckon it is as well. Let's put that in. We probably, do you know what? We should probably do this side of the family a little
Yeah.
bit. So we move over here just for now. Yeah, we reckon it's the little cheeky boy.
Jiggy boy.
What was he? What did he do? Oh, his father was a preacher. Let's look him up
Yeah, let's look him up.
because this is the last one we didn't look up, and he was apparently famous. Miracle Jr. Oh my God, he's a televangelist.
Oh, wow,
Part
okay.
of the Miracle Network. Nominative determinism.
Wowie. He had a show that aired on local access.
Oh, he was one of these. Oh my God, according to a website called Clergy Watch, he was exposed and subsequently charged with conspiracy to defraud the public in 1979 when it claimed he claimed to heal someone in a wheelchair.
He was one of those grifters.
An expose revealed it was his wife Edith's sister in disguise.
Okay, Edith.
So his wife is called Edith, which could be Edith Jacobson. And he was a televangelist.
Oh my God.
So another preacher.
Just
that
another
we're saying,
preacher, I guess, yeah.
possibly, or some sort of celebrity.
Uh,
The author also mentions that Edith had a bit of a checkered past herself, but doesn't clarify.
Saucy Edith. Was the son
He
of
has
a
since
preacher man?
lost his television show and instead goes on tour across the southern United States, where he was not well known before the scandal.
Okay. Can we look on the website Clergy Watch?
Sure, is that the thing? I know.
No,
I don't
it just brings it
think
back up
so.
again. Okay.
Edith Miracle. Edith Roottree.
No, okay.
Doesn't like Miracle.
Oh,
Network.
wait. The author also mentions... Oh, it's just a news expose.
Okay, here we go.
Ah.
Miracle Network, a production company run by the Miracle Roottree estate. It's quite bare bones, but witness the testimonies of the Miracle's Roottree. Miracle Roottree arrived so late in his mother's life the doctors swore he wouldn't survive his first year. His father and mother, Elias and Gwyneth, named him Miracle because they thought him impossible. He was younger than his brothers and sisters by over 14 years. With the birth that late, the final child of his generation was nearly torn apart by countless health problems. That's why he's got the one eye.
Yeah.
But still, with the power of God on his side, he persevered. He triumphed over the complications and he gained his sight to spread the healing word of the Almighty. Really. 23 years later, Miracle Roottree Jr. arrived and became the famous family's second vessel for high power. At 18, he unburdened himself from the Roottree name and took his father's testimony to a whole new level. By the power of television, Miracle Jr. spread the gospel across the entirety of New England. Okay.
He got rid of the name.
Yeah. So he became something different.
But is it, what was it, the rule again? It's whatever your original name is what's on the thing. So it still would be Roottree on this.
But is it potentially his child is
not
called a Roottree?
Roottree.
So this was a cult thing. Yeah, I mean, he definitely preacher is the only option, even. But televangelist is basically preacher, right? Yeah. I feel like we have to leave it there like that.
Was the son of a preacher man? Yes, he was.
His brother is younger, Eli. By the reason I put the M on is because it was like Eli Miracle.
Miracle, it could be his middle name. They just
feel like
love it.
I feel like they love the fucking.
They love the name Miracle.
So what are we looking for here? So, Miracle Junior. I am strange. It is strange. We need to find something from this and dig a bit further, dig a bit deeper. What do you guys think? I've got to Google New England. New England Miracle.
I think go back to search periodicals. Miracle Jacobson. It printed something out.
Oh, it did. You're right.
Oh, this is
that's just an update
so
on where
far.
we are. What did it print
What did
out?
it print?
Oh, this new.
Okay.
Oh,
what a hunk. Witness the power of the Lord in the summer 96. 3 generations of miracles tour featuring testimony from world famous Miracle Jr. and a special appearance from Miracle Roottree. It is 68th year on God's earth. Children, now welcome. Celebrate with your pastor, Miracle the Third, and his wife Nicole.
So there's another Miracle the Third, and that's.
Is it the small picture in?
Oh yeah, did I not take a picture of it? Oh, my bad.
This little guy down here.
Okay.
They love that tie as well.
So this is Miracle the Third.
Yes.
And he is also a preacher.
He is. They fucking love it.
Miracle the Third. He's a preacher. He is a preacher.
He's the son of a preacher man.
Oh god, the fact that it's not locked in anything is quite.
I know, we're making some fuck ups.
Nicole. Yeah.
Yeah, is that what it says? Wife was? Yeah. We don't know which one though.
I think it's a Smith. Because Madsen is the other.
Oh, yeah.
The other surname, right? 3 generations.
Preacher testimony, God, they celebrate with pastor.
So.
Pastor.
Okay. This is good. I like their rainbow ties and their style.
Yeah.
They're gorgeous.
We'll make it so he's going to make an appearance, the old guy, Miracle Third, and his wife Nicole. Their youth
pastor.
Pastor.
Summer 96.
Just in case that's what it's meant to be and not preacher.
Okay.
On him.
Oh, what pastor?
Like youth.
Pastor. Churchyman. Preacher.
If you search youth, does there anything come up?
No.
Okay, cool. Yeah, stick with preacher then.
I'm surprised because we're not getting any hits.
I know, you think how do we need 3 all correct?
Is it 3? Yeah, every time you get 3 correct. So we've got a lot of wrong uns.
Yeah, there must be fucking tons of them which are wrong. Okay.
Do we stick on this side of the family?
Yeah, because I think we're getting somewhere with this. Roottree, Miracle, Junior, Preacher. So these feel right. These 2 feel correct.
They do. This feels correct. This feels correct.
Yeah.
This feels correct. We can put extra pictures of him in as well. You know, we know it's the sexy one.
Yeah, the hot guy down
big sexy
boy.
And this is already locked in. We
can
add an additional picture of him, which is the old bloke version of him. And we don't know his wife's name, or do we? We might have missed it somewhere.
Can we find out more about his second kid somehow?
Yeah, Elias M. Roottree. I suppose we could Google that. Just see, but sometimes people don't seem to be like.
No, not here. Yeah.
Oh,
Elias me.
Elias Miracle Roottree. No. Some of these guys are obviously little less popular.
Oh, someone's some good points in chat. Could Miracle the Third be the other son's son because Miracle Junior changed his name?
Oh, good thinking.
Could
I
be.
see what you're saying. He kept the Roottree name, but he changed the Roottree name. you know what? I really like that. But
We just, I don't know.
he says he has a spouse. So this one. Doesn't
Oh
have a
yeah,
spouse.
no, yeah, you're
So in
right.
fact,
It's got to be.
Yeah, great thinking, chat. Anyone else
It's
got
good.
a good?
It's good though. It is helpful. Let's go back to the Lauren's page with the 13 bloody clues or whatever. Let's really like try and pick that apart.
Yeah, so much here.
Yeah. So Clark's getting married. He's too young. Blah 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 blah. They all want to be musicians, etc., etc. The only one who has any discipline is Carl. I'm getting old, but generation is never so bad. My brother all seems to be path of knowledge. So we know her brothers all did like quite brainy things.
Okay, let's have a look at that then. So her three brothers were knowledgeable professionals. And they obviously we know a lot about the kids, but we've not been fantastic at identifying. But we think one of them followed their father's career, right?
Yes. Yeah. He became a lawyer.
So this was I wanted Eli to stand all the way to the left. To me, he looked a lot like Pop did in the old one.
So I think Eli is this
Eli.
guy.
Yeah. But we don't know if he looks like the second oldest.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
He looks like, yeah, that's the thing. At the moment, we're kind of only going off picture. That looks like the age.
And it's Elias Clancy.
So he'd be a lawyer as well?
Was he the lawyer?
Was he the one who took over Pop?
I can't remember. Which one did she say took over Pop's role? Pop?
You could try switching those two older brothers around and just see if anything locks in.
Oh, what? Because you think this guy might actually
Potentially
not be the
he's
oldest.
not the oldest.
Okay, let's try
just
that.
To see if that does
Elias,
anything.
This is a bit of a pain in the neck.
I know. It's a shame we can't just kind of...
And he's...
That guy.
This guy?
Yeah.
No.
No, he didn't lock anything in. Okay.
Oh, shit. What did we have for him before?
Mustache man. Up and right?
We did have...
Oh, sorry, shit. I thought you were
Mustache
on the
man.
other
But
one,
what did
yeah.
we have for his name? Do you remember?
Oh.
Do we have... I think he might be a Clancy. Clancy Jr. Yeah. This is an Elias Clancy. But this is not a lawyer. What was he? He was a professional.
I guess you could... Yeah, you could have them all as lawyers for the meantime. Okay.
Okay, one of them definitely was a lawyer.
Okay.
Which one did we get?
By the looks of it.
Okay, we've had to do a little bit of guesswork here.
Yeah, okay, he's the lawyer. The youngest is the lawyer. He's a preacher and he's a preacher. Okay.
We got the two preachers, and
Nice.
they were fairly good. And we got a few spouses and
And the extra pictures and stuff.
in.
Okay. So the youngest became the lawyer.
Yeah.
So that's locked in.
That's great. Okay. And I think we do know the names of these. We just don't know what the jobs they did.
No.
I think if we get that, that'll be useful. I think we can look into them. Like maybe we can look into Edward Root. Maybe we can Google
Also, like there's that
Edward Root
musician, James Roottree. Might be able to find something about him.
from his father, about his
His
father.
dad, yeah, if he was a successful musician.
Yeah, because he was. I bet. Do you know what? I bet there was something in that about like. What was his name? James Roottree. What was his name? Sorry, I forgot already.
Yes.
Yeah,
Jim and Diamond.
Jim and
We've
Diamond.
looked at
So
this,
yeah,
haven't
we
we?
looked up his
Yeah.
wife and the Diamonds Dazzlers. Jim and Diamond. Yeah, we looked all this up pretty extensively, I think. Did we like
Official fan club. Can we look up the fan club in the periodicals? Is it possible?
Oh,
Or have
right.
we already done that?
I think we did that. Did we check the albums? Someone said Rolling On Down to the City. We played that, remember? We actually played that.
We did, and it said like none of this is important.
Cherry Tree. Okay, that's not helped. And oops. Sound of Laughter.
The sound of laughter. It wasn't very successful.
Jim Roottree fan page. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Go back to her Lauren's page that we were looking at.
Okay.
Okay. Clark's getting married. Blah 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 blah. Anyone who any discipline is Carl. Which one's Carl again? The one who died in the plane crash.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
The initial this
him.
guy.
Okay,
So
right.
he's the next generation. He's the only one with any discipline. Everyone else was a free spirit.
Right. Everyone became actors, musicians, preachers.
Well, it's not necessarily the case. It feels like.
We don't know what they did. We just know him.
Hmm.
So we're going to assume that they've all got more like creative jobs along that line.
Yes.
Because she says Carl's the only one. So we're going to assume that everyone along that line has something which is more like.
So if we identify the people from that free spirits picture, we've got this boy who is that Miracle the Third?
We'd
then?
assume that's the brother standing next to him because they have the exact same hair and they look the same.
Yes. And you reckon this is Eli?
And it's Eli, yeah, it's on his fucking name
It's
tag.
Eli Miracle.
So we can do him.
Oh, no, but this isn't the free spirits. This is the free spirits here. Do you see what I mean? So if anyone...
No, it is, isn't it? Oh wait, now I'm.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
So this is generation 2 is with. Okay, sorry. Generation 2 is the generation with the baby preacher.
Mm-hmm.
This is baby boy preacher man, right?
Yeah.
Miracle Junior, and generation 3
is him grown up.
Oh no, he's Miracle Junior. Look, there he is.
But
it's not Miracle the Third at all.
So that's him on the left. That's Miracle Junior. Grown up.
Yeah. So we're saying this is Eli.
Yes.
Fuck it then. Let's put that in. We can put in more pictures of him here. And this is his Eli. And he looks like a mechanic.
He does. He's wearing
'Cause he's wearing that
overalls.
overalls. I'm going to put him in as a mechanic.
Nice.
Just because like that is such an iconic.
Yeah, it's like very like.
What's that? Oh,
I think it's just water damage.
Like, do you know what I mean? He looks like a kind of.
Yeah, it does look like mechanic overalls, doesn't it?
So we've got Miracle Junior, and we've got Eli M.
Yes.
They're the two.
Oh yeah, Eli M. Yeah.
So then Carl's the teenager in the middle. So this is Carl. We know who that is.
Yes.
Bonnie.
Bonnie, no idea.
Caroline.
No idea.
Gwyneth M and Gwendolyn.
So those are family names.
Gwyneth M and Gwendolyn.
So we assume that those aren't spouses. But
so they're from. It's weird that they're from this generation, but they're not. Do you know what I mean? Because Junior shouldn't be. Oh, I see, but.
it's throwing us because
this guy's in it.
Yeah.
And he's part of the old generation. But actually, it's probably these people that we haven't really done any research on at all.
And look, see, she's Gwendolyn is one of those kids is gonna be like the Gwendolyn or the Gwyn because it'll be
she's
named
Gwendolyn.
after the.
I see. So there's at least 2 Gwendolyns in this family.
Yeah.
That we know fuck all around.
Yeah, we've not done any of this side yet.
Shall we look into this side at all?
I think let's carry on where we are whilst we're thinking about it. And just see if there's anything else we can get. For example, now we know. My person Carl's office.
So there's a president from this family, from this line, as well. I just get the impression that like we're looking for Clark's picture. We didn't know what he did either. Like
we don't know his job.
There must be something we're missing about this. Shall we Google his wife, Danielle Franks?
Which one is Jim in this photo?
No. Like,
is there any other clue? She's pregnant.
She is pregnant, so that means she definitely had. And these look like a couple.
Yeah.
And they've got that red hair.
Oh, they can't. I mean, they could be brother and sister. They've got the same hair.
Is it supposed to be a recreation of the previous photo as well? Do you see what I mean? Are they supposed to be her children?
Right.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
The orange-haired couple.
He's on the yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying.
Because she is the
Well, he's got the auburn curly hair, chubby boy. Sorry, it's not very nice, but now that's what we've been
should be
calling
her
him.
from the. Yes, no, you're right. And these children here, I reckon these are. One of them is the. Oh, we think this is a woman, do we? Because it's coming up with a. Oh no, there are men on this list. Where are the red-haired boys? Didn't I take pictures of them? Oh no, I didn't.
'Cause, yeah, they must be the left
They
side
look
of
like
the
brother and
family.
sister,
They
though,
do.
don't they?
They do. It's kind of like a Millhouse's parents kind of deal.
Do you reckon it's like these, type situation with the orange hair? And he's on the left of the picture.
But I don't think
these
it's
aren't on the left.
they're not his kids.
So why are his kids not in the same place?
Childish writing. It says November. Is that kid November in the middle? Because there is a name November.
Is there?
Yeah, I mean, God knows, I don't know whose kid it is, but in the family tree, I'm sure when you looked it up, there was a name that came up that was November.
So maybe she wanted to write her name on it as well, but because she was a kid, she wrote it on the back.
Yeah.
So you're saying there's a November name, is there?
I think so, if you look it up.
There is.
November Roottree.
So one of the youngest pictures in this photo is a girl called November. That's hard to identify, isn't it?
Yeah, at the moment we have no idea.
But they
Oh my God, right!
Go on.
Because the little girl is mixed race, and it says there's a mention of Edward marrying someone who wouldn't be allowed to marry south of Pennsylvania.
Right.
So is it like a back in the day race, like awful, that kind of thing?
Right. Okay. So who did that then?
Shit, yeah, where did it say
The most
that?
rebellious thing any of us ever did was bring home someone who would be illegal to marry if we lived anywhere south of Pennsylvania.
Because when I first read that, I thought they meant because they were really young, but now...
Oh, I see. So they're saying that one of the brothers married... So potentially this is November here? Is that what we were saying?
Potentially, yeah.
I haven't taken a picture of her, sorry. I think we could do that. November Roottree. Sure, let's try that. Need to find out what job she is, and it can't be child.
Child?
Because she'd be grown up by now. How do you find out about people? That's what I want to know. Like, how do you dig out all the things that the family did?
What did November Roottree get up to in the end?
Yeah, like what did we do? So she's in the picture along with, I assume this is James in the picture.
Right, and she's really young, so it makes sense that she's the youngest.
Jim is in the picture, and who's Jim in this?
Jim.
Jim is younger than Carl, but older than November.
Why don't you try searching November Roottree just to see if anything comes up?
Yeah.
No, okay.
I think this is the big issue we've got. Like Googling the names of people is like actually doesn't quite.
It's very
work.
hit or miss.
Yeah. What's the law firm called?
Oh, I cannot remember.
Can't see Roottree. Can't see Edward Roottree.
Aha. Oh, this is the thingy, right?
That's the Clanstead Trust. Yes. Named after Clanstead Roottree, who did it, who made it all. Yeah, it's like we almost need to go around the back. There's because we went to the 5-piece guarantee as well. We looked that up.
Yeah.
It's funny what you have to look up. We're not very good at it. This is the 5-piece guarantee, which we talked about before. The game would be a lot easier if we could just Google that.
I mean, if you just literally Googled the name and it gave you the information, I guess it wouldn't be much of a game.
We do have to make a lot of assumptions here.
Yeah. I mean, okay.
This guy looks like a James. She looks like an artist because she's got a beret. That's what someone in chat says. Yeah, shiny monthly. Is there an artist? Was there an artist sister?
Noro, thank you for the donation. $10 dono. Says, donating for all those ads that I certainly absolutely without a doubt see. Glad to see the Pusher and Strangler back in action. Thank you so much, Noro.
Clark. Who could Clark be? Could be this guy or this guy maybe. It looks like a Clark. What does he do? There's a lot of these guys.
Yeah, this is. She looks grumpy, doesn't she?
She does.
About glasses lady. Click on her as well.
Oh God, I forgot. This is a lot here.
This is so many.
Let's go in. Let's have a quick. Let's have a break and have a look over here. Let's have a look at this family. And
Okay.
See what we can do over this side.
Okay.
So we know that Zachariah Morden was the second president.
Yes.
So we probably should maybe if we Google James Morden, we can see his family. Or Zachariah. Because he was the president, right? And we didn't Zachariah enough put an H in it. That's why, but not that it matters. Probably we still won't give me anything. Case sensitive. No. President. Rootrees.
Because we have the names, right, of the Roottree presidents.
Yeah.
We've got that down in our notebook. And how many have we got so far?
2. We got 2. We know who they are.
And we know who they are, definitely. We could probably clean up these notes a bit.
God, but yeah.
Literally, what the fuck was that last one about? Davey, he swims for Yukon.
That was the picture. That was a picture that we had. That was sent in of this guy. So these are the youngest of the Rafferty's cousins. Remember?
Oh God, barely.
And it was her as well. She was like an art project.
Did we put them in?
Yeah, I think we did. I think they're right at the bottom down here.
We've got 3 presidents down: 1, 2, and 5.
Yeah. So the 5th president, the 1st president, and then the 2nd president is here.
Second president. So we don't know who overtook him.
Well, we know their names though. It was a Hudson.
Here we
Hudson
go.
and a
Hudson. And then Madsen. Do we have any of those surnames yet?
No, we don't, and that's what's leading me to think it's probably not on this side though, because
we've unearthed a lot.
These are a lot
this.
of actual Rootrees. And she kept the Roottree name. He's a Roottree. He's a brother. Do you see what I mean? These are all Rootrees this side, whereas this side is not Rootrees because her secret family, which we're not sure about, is here. And then the Hudsons and the Madsens may be over here because again she lost her name
because it's the mum who is the so she lost the name. Okay, all right. Let's.
I think these 2 are the other way around.
Swap them round.
Just because she actually is pregnant.
Okay, yeah.
And he never had babies.
And yes, okay. Let's go back to that Lauren book we were looking at. Okay, because we have got some things. Okay, Jacob and I got married at 16. He's a free spirit. But musicians, artists, dancers. Okay, so I mean, maybe the beret lady is an artist. I'm getting old, but I don't think it's so bad. My brothers all seem to be on the line. Bring home someone would be illegal to marry, so we got that. As to me, my first published book, Swashbuckle My Heart. Try looking up Swashbuckle My Heart is it possible under her other name?
Yes, let's do that.
I can't remember what the hell her other name was.
So let's find out what that is because
Zach's
I
not
think
a
we can.
bad president. Zach's not a bad president.
Lauren Rafferty.
Oh.
Re-releases
X marks the spot. Oh, what?
Give me a break.
Try that with Roottree. Aha. According to the back of the book, it's a buried treasure by Lauren Roottree and from the author of the Court series. It also says keep an eye out for Lauren Rootree's next revisiting right 10. Here we go. This is it. This is going to be important. There we go.
Scandal.txt.
Love it. Love it.
Okay, this is fine. Well done.
All right, this is a version
This is
of
what
a
we
diary.
needed. We dig, and you get like a fucking info dump.
Which is what we needed. Wait, carry on reading what it said about it. Sorry. Unlike the original diary, it contains no pictures, but has many new passages that reflect on the thoughts 10 years later. One major event happened between releases that changed Lauren's outlook on certain subjects. The death of Elias. A summary of the fallout has been added to your notes. Okay, boo. This is going to blow this case
Wide open.
wide open. Okay.
So revisiting the diary 10 years later.
Right.
featuring
Right.
new insights, additional thoughts, and never before seen entries. The new diary opens with an explosive incident that happened in the decade between the release and re-release of Lauren's diary. Elias Roottree had died. During the reading of his will, there was an audible gasp when a certain name was read aloud. Samantha Roottree.
It was a lady.
Although Sam and her children were not meant to receive monetary inheritance, he had a stipulation that she retained the rights to run the farm and any and all decisions related to it. It was then that the scandalous secrets came out. None of the 5 pieces were surprised, but it was quite a shock to everyone else, including Sam, who had been told her parents died.
Ooh.
Apparently, Sam was the illegitimate daughter of Elias Jr. and Patricia Christensen.
Here we go. Okay, wrong Patricia.
Wrong Patricia.
Okay, boom.
Elias Jr. and Patricia Christensen, yes.
That's perfect. That's right.
And we think this is her.
Yeah, she might be a farmer. We don't know. Yes. Big baby.
All right, so we did lock in 3 at least there, which is nice.
Okay, we got him, we got her, and we
He
got
was
her.
a mechanic.
He was a mechanic.
And she was a housewife.
And she was a housewife. Booyah.
Okay, well, that's great news. So, we did this through some degree of guesswork, but we got there.
I educated.
We got there
educated
from the
guesswork.
mechanic's clothing.
Yeah.
And we got to this one because she said it's the first woman who's never to ever be a housewife was down here.
Yeah.
But of course she wasn't a housewife, but she was a bit younger, and I guess she wasn't part of the family either.
She's illegitimate. Oh yeah, that was it. Every woman before Lauren was a housewife, so we knew that Lauren was the first to not fit into that.
And so so that's great stuff. And we can look into we should look into this as well. The
Patricia
idea of the Christensen steel, whatever.
Okay, yeah. Christensen Steel was a steel company in Butler County. On a World War II history page, you find that it contributed to the war effort by creating parts of vehicles, but after that went out of business. Christensen Steel and Patricia Christensen both are mentioned in a book review. Ooh, steamy correspondence.
Steamy correspondence by Tina Angelina. Sorry, let me just get this typed in.
Aha. Book of historical letters with an erotic twist. Hello.
I'll save that one for later.
Yeah.
Each letter is accompanied by context from the book's author. A letter from the book has been added to your pages. Should we just look at that straight away?
Oh God,
there's so much to go through
gasping.
in this already.
Wait. Let's no. Stay on that one.
You
Stay
want
on
to stay
that
on
one.
this?
Yeah, I want to stay on that.
Right.
Whilst we're thinking about this. Okay. Patricia, the daughter of a local. So this is the mum. And Eli Jr. harbored a secret romance at age 16. She became pregnant. After the birth, her father refused to let her see him again. Her baby Samantha was sent to the Rootrees. Elias hid her away from a local farmhand known as EC. Patricia was married off to a much older man and sent away. That was the end of that almost. None of the next gens had ever met or heard of Patricia until she unexpectedly reappeared, now going by Patsy. After Patsy's husband died, she reunited with Eli Jr. and they finally married in their 50s. Lauren mentioned the wedding in her first diary without knowing Patsy's history. Eli Jr. had never taken another lover. Lauren, ever the romantic, quite appreciated this.
Okay, sorry, stop.
So they got married again later on down the line after her...
So hang on. So Patricia and Eli Jr.
They had a baby at 16, but it was like naughty. They were separated.
They hid it away.
She then got married to someone else.
She reappeared unexpectedly going by Patsy. After Patsy's husband died, she reunited with Eli Jr. and they finally got married, I see.
Right, in their 50s.
Lauren mentioned the wedding in her first diary without knowing Patsy's history. Okay. Eli Jr. had never taken another lover.
Oh.
Lauren, ever the romantic, quite appreciated this, so the writer appreciates
When
it.
Patsy and Eli Jr. finally married, Elias decided Sam should have been a Roottree in the first place. Even though she was not part of the trust, we wanted to include her in family affairs. That was what led to Lauren's initial entry entitled Sam. Okay. So she's brought back into the family.
There's more about Sam.
This is a page of additional notes and context from the 1975 10-year anniversary re-release of Lauren's diary. It's a companion piece to the entry about Sam.
Clearly, I did not know our true family history when I wrote this. I didn't even know Sam was a Roottree. All of my doubts were ill-founded. She's a fine woman. Had she the chance to grow up with us, she might have been the sister figure Gwyn never was. Gwyn was the frolicky actress, remember?
Right.
Who wasn't in the picture.
Yes.
Who spent time with Lauren, but she didn't like her.
Yeah.
Ernie and the kids are lucky to have her. Ernie and the kids.
Ernie and the kids. Who the fuck is Ernie the husband? Maybe. Ernie and the kids would maybe suggest husband and their kids.
Ernest Madsen. Madsen's one of the things. One of the Madsens. Ernest Jr. Madsen. Another one of the Madsens. Possibly a Gwyneth. Or Nicole. And then one more Madsen. Possibly the other one. You see what I mean?
Oh, yeah, this is the Madsen line. Okay.
We think?
Yeah.
Could be.
I reckon so. I reckon she married Ernie Madsen.
Ernie. Yes. 1 second then.
The children seem eager to help the family in their own ways. Ernie Jr.
Has been learning the day today from Zach.
Zach's the president. So does Ernie Jr. become the next president? Yeah, Ernie becomes the next president.
You reckon?
Yeah, because it says it's been a long time since. So if that could potentially be Ernie Jr., this person.
I'm on board.
Okay.
If this is what we're thinking.
Put in his name as Ernie Jr.?
I have.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're right. Which one's Zach again? Him. Yeah. Okay, so he was teaching him about...
Oh, yeah, that makes so much sense.
Ernie Jr. was before Carl, so he would be the fourth president? No, but surely if Zach's teaching him how to be president, he'd be the one after.
Yeah, he'd be the next one. And then Hudson is the one before...
Right, yeah.
Before Carl. And I think that he said, remember, it said it was one of his cousins or something. You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It might be... Anyway, I think we're pretty... This seems good.
This seems
smart, right? Like, Ernie and the kids are lucky to have her. That feels like her husband and her kids. Ernie Jr. has been learning the day-to-day from Zach. That seems great. It has been a long, long time since any real Roottree was as excited and interested in the actual candy as Ernie. Okay.
As a bonus, Gwyneth has the green thumb of her mother. Is
and
one
her
of her
adopted grandfather.
kids called Gwyneth then?
Yes, I think we think so. Okay.
Yes. And maybe she's a farmer?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
The green thumb of her mother and adopted grandfather. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. What I'm most ashamed of is not figuring it all out myself. Sam is a spitting image of Patsy with her jet black hair and green eyes.
Aha.
Green eyes.
Jet black hair.
She doesn't have the thick glasses Patsy did, of course, but I guess that skips a generation. Her children have that covered.
Her children have glasses, black hair, green eyes. Boom. We can work that out then who they are. I see glasses.
It's these two.
I see glasses. There we go.
I see two fellas with glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Just pop them in.
Pop them straight in.
Pop them in.
He looks like a presidential candidate.
He does, doesn't he?
And she looks like a lovely farmer lady. Nothing's locked. No black hair.
No
though.
black hair. They do look auburn shades more than black. But maybe it's just talking about the glasses. Also, we don't know what order. The woman might be older than the man. We don't actually know.
Oh, I think I put it in that way. You might be right.
But we don't know.
Do you want me to swap them around?
Do we have any other ones put fully in? Because it's not going to tell us unless we've got other ones which are fully ready to go. I don't know if we've got...
Not really. I don't think we actually have locked in anything else in
maybe
since we got... No, I don't think we have had anything else in. So maybe we'll leave it for now.
Yeah.
But yeah, these two could be swapped around. And it could be faded from the old water damage. There's not many people with very black hair in this picture,
Yeah,
though.
it could just be super faded.
I think everyone's got kind of... I mean, this is very red
Very red, yeah.
I think that'll be a clue, right? Later on. But yes, I think we should definitely have thick glasses. I really think this is it.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain the look on Pop's face when they read that the farm's operations would pass to Samantha Roottree for as long as she was willing. I got flashbacks to when Zach was made president. Mother reframed it a bit to calm him down. Sam wouldn't receive any candy money, after all, and was essentially inheriting the right to rule over peasants for eternity.
Lovely.
What does that mean?
I guess just means she's running the farm, so it's...
Pop wanders away from that farm for years. I never met EC in person. The EC is the person who was helping on the farm,
Yes, it was a farmhand.
who helped raise her.
Yes.
But Pop once referred to him as a confirmed bachelor, and I suspect that's why he kept us from there. Sam had to grow up in a house with him and his roommate, Mr. Miller.
His roommate. Confirmed bachelor.
I see.
Roommate. So
That
he was
makes
gay.
sense. So there were two gay men who brought her up.
Yeah.
I'm not sure Sam will ever forgive Uncle Junior or Patsy for abandoning her to that life. If I were her, I might never forgive them either. Even so, she seems to blame more than just the two of them. She has no problems with us next gens, but she has a powerful hatred. Hatred for the Five Pieces and Elias and Gwyneth. Right.
She hates all her uncles and...
So she obviously did not enjoy being abandoned.
No.
And having
you
an-
wouldn't.
Oh, and this top secret is the this must be Mr. Miller.
Oh, EC and Mr. Miller, potentially, yeah.
The adoptive parents possibly in here.
Maybe.
Maybe? Something like that. Okay. Well, we'll keep that in mind. Let's just keep that in mind.
Yeah, kept that saved. Nice.
Okay. Next page.
Yeah.
Only 2 left on this, so we definitely seem to be going through it. Additional notes about her son Clark. Perfect.
Here we go.
We needed this. Reading this back, I get deja vu. Clark's gotten married again.
Aha.
No Roottree has ever remarried. Sure, I lost Jacob and Gwyn divorced Wild Bill just before she had her second. Not even I can blame her for that. I've seen what he gets up to in Starlet, which we already looked into.
Yeah.
But neither of us ever took a second husband. With the way the world is moving, I guess it was inevitable someone in this family would remarry. I just wish it wasn't my son. I can only wonder if Clark's apparent disrespect for marriage is due to the lack of a real father. I did what I could, and Lord knows Eli C. stepped up and helped, more than I can say for Clancy or Edward.
Her brother, right.
Eli C. practically raised Clark and Jim as brothers whenever he could.
Right.
Eli's marriage seems fine, and Jim's marriage seems solid as a rock, pun intended.
Is he a geologist?
James. So this is Jim,
Jim. Yeah, Jim, short for James.
and this is Eli C.
Yeah. Was that the solid as a rock joke? Eli's marriage seems fine, and Jim's marriage seems
Oh.
solid as a rock.
Rock band.
Rock
group.
band. Right, of course.
So
Wait, what was the hot set? Blah, 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 blah. He raised Clark and Jim as brothers. Okay.
so he raised
Those two as basically
Clark
as brothers.
and Jim as brothers.
Yeah, got you.
So Eli helped out raising these two,
Yeah.
and he turned out fine.
So we know the orders of those brothers are correct then.
Also Diamond LaRue, maybe.
Oh yeah, of course. Like we know that those brothers, those two are the right way around. The mustache man and the blonde man.
We don't know that. Oh, yes, we do.
Because we know that
Because
he's the dad of
him.
James.
Okay. We don't know what his wife was called. Doesn't seem to say.
Jane. Wait, I suspect that he's marrying Jane to keep... Oh, that's the LaRue person, right?
To keep her from running out on the band. What am I looking at?
I guess that's her real name. Diamond LaRue's real name is Jane.
No, I think he's talking about Clark. I think Clark is marrying Jane.
No, because his Jim's marriage seems solid as a rock. I suspect that he's... Oh.
Eli's marriage seems fine, and Jim's marriage seems solid as a rock. So who knows what causes
Right.
these things? I suspect that he, talking about Clark here,
Right.
is marrying Jane to keep her from running out on the band. Without her, he'd be the third wheel. And I imagine they wouldn't last long as a trio. What?
Okay. What?
This is the son with 2 divorces, right? Did they have a band?
Yeah, maybe put Jane in there.
A Jane? Some sort of additional Jane?
No,
Jane LaRue.
because that's like Diamond LaRue.
Was Jane LaRue Diamond LaRue's real name? Let's look it up. Jane Del Vecchio is listed as a talent for hire site as a wedding singer. Way down in the credentials section of biography, it mentions she got her start as a young girl when she was Jane LaRue of the Lucky LaRues. Okay.
Wait, what? I'm confused.
So
Clark was in the band as well? Clark was in the band with Diamond and Jim and Jane. Okay. Are we assuming Diamond and Jane are like sisters?
Oh, I see.
Is that right? And that's why he wants...
Is it a different band or...
Maybe try that? Keeping Jane in so Clark isn't a third wheel. So Clark is a singer.
You think this guy's a singer?
Yeah, or singer or musician, basically.
As well?
Yeah. And that would make sense because she said that line of people were all like creative people, you know?
Yeah, like the Lucky LaRues, like her sister. Yeah, look, so Jane Del Vecchio is listed as a talent for hire site wedding singer. So she was obviously a singer. She was Jane LaRue of the Lucky LaRues, which was a thing apparently.
Okay.
And she has a sister, which must be Diamond LaRue.
Yeah.
Because that's probably not her real name either.
Yeah.
Diamond LaRue's real name is probably like something Del Vecchio, right?
So put Jane in as one of his wives.
Yeah, so he potentially married Jane LaRue. You see what I mean?
Yeah. And they had
Chris Rafferty as their son. I wonder if we can find the LaRues, because she must have a picture of her somewhere with performing with Jane, performing together as the. There must be some old picture of these guys together that we can scrape up.
Any way to get a picture of them? Wedding singer?
Yeah.
Talent. Like, can you find that at website? Are you able to look at that website? I guess not.
No. Okay.
Is it possible to search that in the periodicals to find like a magazine about them, or is that not how it works?
I think you need to know the name of the magazine.
Of the actual thing.
Yeah. What was this? Oh yeah, that was like
crazy stuff. Starlet. Look on Starlet.
Starlet magazine. Yeah, that's where we. Yeah, keywords LaRue. Lucky LaRue. Diamond.
No.
That was a good guess though, because she is like a starlet, right? Yeah, I guess she wasn't big enough of a deal. This does sort of make sense that they were both brothers. You see what I mean? I expect he's marrying Jane to keep her money out of the band. There must be some sort of without
he's worried that she's going to leave and it will just be him.
So it was originally a 4-piece.
Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah,
and it was Jim, him,
Jim's wife,
Jim, Clark, Jane, and the sisters, the LaRue sisters.
Yeah.
But these two actually ended up making it and becoming famous.
Yeah.
And he never did.
He never did. I guess maybe he quit the band and Jane quit the band or whatever.
Maybe after the divorce, he
they separated or whatever.
Maybe he got married, but then he met the sisters and he was like, oh,
actually, I want a bit of Jane.
And then had this boy, then broke up with her because it crashed and burned. Something like that.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Okay, what's our new evidence that we haven't looked at?
We've got 2. Oh no, that one there. Yeah. Steamy correspondence.
This is the erotic piece that we're going to look at in a minute to do with the steel.
Yeah.
And then there's 2 more pages of this we haven't read.
Is it a good time to take a break? It's 3:30.
We have not. Well, feel like we're not done much.
I feel like we're cracking this case wide open.
You think we're bashing it, smashing it open?
We're bashing, smashing.
Okay, fine.
But I need to pee.
Me too.
This is a good
and
time.
I'm sure you do as well.
I bet you do out there, don't you?
Oh, my brain.
Oh. You say, oh, my brain.
My brain.
My brain.
My poor brain.
My brain.
Right, see you in 5 minutes, everyone.
See you in 5.
Let's go and rest our brain.
Bye.
Wow, this is amazing. Oh.
Hello.
Oh,
Oh.
How
you
are
did
you?
what I did. I've taken my shoes off and I'm going to sit cross-legged.
great minds think alike. Or
Yeah.
maybe I saw you out the corner of my eye.
You thought, I want a bit of that.
Oh,
Get that little pink sock out. He's wearing a little pink sock.
oh, my feet are so sore.
Might as well. It's much cozier to sit cross-legged like this, I think.
Well, I'm wearing my big boots, and they're good in the cold, wet weather, but not so good when you're sat indoors all day
No.
playing video games
Your big boy
and
boots.
chatting with your friends. Hello, welcome back after the break. Anyone got any leads? Anyone? I did have one thing I thought of actually.
Right.
We should have a look at this because there's 6 clues on it,
Oh.
and I feel like we need to look through this.
Oh, yeah, that's a great bloody shout. Aha.
So this is a magazine.
This is a magazine that we want to look at.
right? And we want to look for.
La Rue.
There we go. Look,
Here
see,
we go. Nice
this is
one,
it.
Lewis.
Instantly,
Well
instantly, we
done.
found a thing.
Well bloody done.
So the LaRue sisters got their start doing session work for their great uncle's record label. Now, I don't think that great uncle is a LaRue,
Person.
a Roundtree,
No.
a Roottree.
No, because they married into the family.
If you remember any songs from the 60s that featured the voices of kids, these guys were involved. Back then they were credited as the Lucky LaRues. Now he's passed.
The uncle passed away.
The great uncle LaRue passed. They've moved on to bigger and better ventures and are going by their full names. Diamond LaRue, Jane LaRue have been touring with some famous faces and looking to release an album sometime in the next year. Youngest Kim is about to step into a prominent role on Broadway, taking over with all the children. So that actually doesn't lead us anywhere, does
Doesn't
it?
help at all. They're unrelated.
Because Kim, the third sister, it doesn't matter.
No, she ain't no root
Did she marry a Roottree? Have they really shared
They
them out?
really fucking kept it in the family.
That's really quite incestuous, isn't it?
It'd be funny if they did.
All 3 of them married into Roottrees.
But I feel like it would say
Maybe
that.
it's the third Roottree.
Is there any other music stuff we can look at?
Could you imagine?
Oh, he just
The
went
scandal.
through them. The scandal.
Imagine.
But she is on
Imagine.
there out of interest, so
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
good.
it's not insane to think that she did marry one of them.
That'd be fucked up. That'd be really fucked up.
I wonder if there'll be anything else on that music magazine.
Yes, well, Wild Bill.
Wild Bill. No.
What was his fucking name? Wild Bill
But
Williams.
he was an actor, not a musician.
Oh, you're right. For some reason, I thought he was a country music star.
He got that. He's got the name for it.
What were the? Who's the Kim LaRue?
Kim La Rue.
Did she ever make it
Ah.
big on her own? No, it's the same
Oh.
article.
Look
What
up
was-
Jim.
Jim Roottree. Ah, okay. A review and interview from 1979 titled "A Reluctant Hitmaker." Jim goes into his first band. Until a few years ago, Diamond and I were in C&J, and J&D.
Here we go with my cousin and his ex.
Clark never knew his father so well. Grandpop insisted he spend time with my dad and me. As a result, Clark and I grew up like brothers.
There we go.
Diamond and Jane, on the other hand, are actually sisters. So the 4 of us had a sort of cutesy family band thing going on. Not her finest hour. Regardless, when Diamond walked in on
You were right.
Clark in bed with her youngest sister,
You were
everything
right.
exploded. No more family band.
That's it. That is it. Clark, you absolute fucking scoundrel.
Oh, shit. So,
I think that's right.
you think this is what... Hang on, we need to find... Okay, let's go back to that just for a second. This is something we need to look up.
Well, no, because it's Jane. Oh, I see. You need to actually just
That
look
was
up.
like-
That's the name of
that's
their
the
band.
name of their band, right?
Yes.
And so I think that might have a picture.
Okay, that. Yeah.
Fuck. What a great scandal.
I love it.
The only thing Clark and I had in common was music, but even then, we never agreed on what it should be. He was always more interested in catchy tunes, something you hum a week later. Got any catchy tune ideas, Lydia?
Oh, Lewis, you came and you brought me a sandwich.
Oh.
Is that
And then you
catchy?
took it away.
Oh, Lewis.
You told me I was getting fat.
Oh, why
God,
did
you
you
can't have this
say that?
sandwich.
Oh, Lewis.
God, could you imagine? I just thought of a reason why I would take away a sandwich because I'm not normally a stealer of sandwiches.
No,
you know.
unless the person's fat.
Unless they need to call it. Oh God, that's how. Do not do what I just did unless you're.
What? Just say terrible things about yourself on the internet without any prompting.
Or your stream buddy, yeah. Like, just don't be casually mean to people. It's not fun.
No, it's all right, Lewis. I don't mind. You can call me fat.
Well, we call each other awful things. It's
Yes,
fun.
yes.
But we don't mean it.
No.
I don't mind saying any of this. We've fallen out like Clark and
Oh
bloody...
my God, the band's broken up.
For most of the decade, he was a mess, but he's a lot happier now. He started Raffa Tunes.
Aha, another thing to remember. Are you warm? I'm a warm woman.
I'm a little warm.
I'm gonna.
Hang on. Let me 1 second. I'll go.
Actually, yeah.
You Phil.
Okay, I'll fill. He started Raffa Tunes, and he's a much better jingle writer than songwriter. One of the benefits of our famous family is a massive company willing to be a client. That's also how my father was connected to Roottree. All of his old ad campaigns were hung on the walls over the record player, but I was never interested. I just went straight for the music. I guess Clark was paying more attention. Right. So.
Hello.
Thanking you. So he started Raffa Tunes, and he's a jingle writer.
Okay. All of his old ad campaigns were hung on the
His
walls.
dad's an advertiser.
Yeah, his.
He's in advertising.
So that's really interesting if we say that he is in advertising. Right?
Or was he talking about Clark's dad?
Oh, yeah. Who is this? No, this is Jim.
But go back to the bottom bit.
That's how my father was connected to Roottree.
Ah, you're right. Sorry.
All of his old ad campaigns were hung on the
yep.
walls over the record player, but I was never into it. I went straight for music. I guess
Yep.
Clark was paying more attention.
Right, of course, because
So
Clark's dad died in the war. Okay.
let's look up Raffa Tunes as a thing, because I think that is interesting. So
Ooh,
this
printing.
is Clark Rafferty LaRue's
Ooh.
advertising firm. On it, there is an about page, and you find a picture labeled "The Inspiration for the Famous Super Bowl Ad Campaign."
Okay.
Below that is more detail. Clark was in a department store getting a family portrait for his wife and children, and when his wife was trying to get his youngest, Katrina, to calm down for the picture, he had the idea for the Roottree Super Bowl ad.
Right. We know the youngest daughter is called Katrina.
This has exploded outwards now. We've just got tons of stuff.
Oh, wow.
There he is.
There he is.
The inspiration for the famous ad campaign.
There's Katrina.
So this must be Katrina.
Yeah.
This is Clark. And is this
The youngest
the
sister,
younger LaRue?
Jane, or whatever it was.
And this
then
is his other daughter. Miracle fucking God
who
knows.
God knows. Probably called that as well. All right. So that's Kim. You put Kim is her. Yeah, that one.
And then their lovely youngest daughter, Katrina.
Is the grumpy one, that one.
And their oldest daughter with braces.
That one.
And her name is Katrina
There we go.
Rafferty LaRue.
And could you look up another Rafferty LaRue?
Rafferty LaRue.
So
Jessica
that's got to be
Rafferty
Jessica.
LaRue. Sweet. Unknown occupation.
Do you think they're just like students?
Child?
Like, yeah.
Because they are young.
They're
right?
young. Maybe put it in for both of them. There we go. Woohoo!
Okay, so we got advertising,
Yep.
baby, and baby.
Baby and baby.
Bloody babies.
Baby. And also that woman, booyah.
So I tell you what we didn't
Oh,
get.
the Glassing siblings must be the other way round then.
What do you mean? Why?
Try swapping those around. I know it's a pain in the
These two
buttocks. Otherwise, they would have been.
answered. You're right, they would.
Because we're pretty certain that that's correct.
my buttocks.
Yes.
God.
Yes. Yes, your buttocks.
Nicole.
And now,
Papa.
and then
President.
third. Farmer. And then different picture. Woman. Man. Okay, let's see if next time we get
And
something
then we need
that
Clark,
unlocks.
but we know he's an old man in this.
Oh, we know it's him.
And he's not a musician anymore.
Oh, he's in advertising.
Yeah, he went into something funny.
Because it's the final job, right? It was Gwyneth, not Nicole.
Oh, thank you, chat. Oh,
Oh, it's
still
still not
hasn't triggered
right.
it, but she's not maybe into farming.
She might not be a farmer. It just said she's got
she
green,
just has green.
fingers.
I'm thinking
What about
gardener.
florist or something? Is that an option? No. Maybe a florist. Maybe the wrong president. Try fourth president. Ah, boom! Thank you, chat.
Well done, chat.
Well
on
done.
That one.
Someone did say earlier, didn't they, that it was
We did have the
fourth
order of the
one.
president, so we should have known
we
this
should have
actually in our
known,
notes.
yeah.
So, lovely Clark Rafferty got into advertising eventually and gave up on the old music biz.
Yeah.
Lovely fourth president Madsen Ernest and his charming sister
took after
who likes to farm
Mama.
that she took over on the family farm.
I'm going to guess that their kid potentially will end up as a farmer as well, but they're probably baby age, so.
Well, no, because they're teenage.
They were too young.
Anyone down here is baby age.
Yeah. I guess they could still be a farmer as a
This is
teenager.
great that we got Clark finally.
Yeah.
We haven't got young Clark from the family.
No, we
photo.
don't know. Can we tell by looking at the picture of him there?
Hold
like-
on, let me just highlight that.
Highlight
'cause I wanna
that.
get
Remember to. Okay, I'm looking at his face. Can you look at the other picture now?
Look at his face and fix that stupid face in your
Oh,
mind.
it's in my brain.
Okay, and then here. It's either this guy or this guy.
Yeah. Is it that one, the smiley boy?
I'll tell you what, we can put both in,
Yes.
right? And then one of them will lock
Yes.
eventually. It's one of those.
One of those. Long hair. Look at the chin. Okay. Well, they're both in there now.
They're both
anyway.
in there
Right.
now. I think it's one of those.
Okay.
Happy with that.
Okie dokie karaoke.
And I guess the other one will be James actually as well.
Yes.
So it's one of these again.
Is James.
Oh, we can't put them in both. But yes,
fuck.
one of them.
Yeah.
One of them will lock
One
in.
of them. One of them.
All right,
one
yeah,
of
well,
them.
wait. Yes, we were going to look up the four-man band, weren't we?
Yes.
The CJ,
A, B, C, D, and F, G.
CJ, ABC. And we were also going to look up the Super Bowl,
Super Bowl ad.
the Roottree Super Bowl ad. I want to find that. Okay, the Roottree Maples Super Bowl commercial from 1994 has a family bickering in a department store, and the father bites into a Roottree Maple Crisp. Time stops and a jingle plays while he dances down the aisle. As he does, different things in the department store become Roottree candy. For example, a bed that the father collapses onto becomes a giant chocolate bar.
Delicious.
The jingle, Need the Rest, went on to be featured in other commercials with other scenarios. Let's look up some of these things from this one, because there's a few interesting ones here.
Yeah,
Need
lots
the
of,
Rest.
there's lots of stuff.
The jingle, do you want to do the jingle?
When you're surrounded by madness and mayhem, reach for the best. There's enough there to share, but let's face it, you need the rest.
Nice. And then you like fall on a bed.
Whee! Chocolate bed. When you're
Okay.
surrounded by
So that
madness and mayhem,
It's not
reach for
helpful.
the best. There's enough to share, but you gotta have the rest.
No. So we want to look up Maple Crisp.
Maple
A
crisp.
Roottree Maple Crisp. It's not. I wondered if there was like some sort of special.
Yeah.
It's like a new design, or something.
It's just, I guess, one of the.
Don't feel like nothing else is going to come out of this though.
No, it doesn't feel like anything particularly useful is coming out of it. Look up the band name, R and J and B and Y.
C and J and B and Pooh.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, it's down here, isn't it? C and J and D and G. C and J and D. Oi, oi.
Aha.
Okay, so they released one single called These Times.
Die Hard Dazzler.
Someone with the username XXX Diehard Dazzler XXX scanned the cover and noted that it cost him over $200 at auction. Apparently, this was Jim, Roottree, and Diamond LaRue's first song together. It was performed with Jim's cousin and Diamond's sister, and that it was only somewhat similar to Jim and Diamond's later works. So I guess we can have a picture of that.
Yeah, These Times. Then we got some very bad covered up faces. Can we click them? Yes.
So we need to find out which one of these is
Which
Jim.
one's Jimmy boy?
Okay, it doesn't look like we need to worry too much.
MMM Magazine.
Yeah.
That's another new one, right?
Yes. So it's called These Times. We can look it up in the periodicals. A section of the magazine called Skip It or Flip It has short, pithy blurbs about new records. An album called These Times is listed under the Skip It column. These Times, a new single from C&J plus J&D, Clark Rafferty, Jim Rafferty, and two of the LaRue's. Amateurish folk-style songwriting is catchy at times, but ultimately doesn't do anything new. Do you know what? I think we're kind of done with this, actually, section. Like, it feels like we've got this all yellow now. We have got additional pictures of him that we can put in.
We just don't know if he's this one or that one.
I reckon he's probably that one. And I think we've got a picture of the Jane LaRue as well.
Yes.
Which we don't know who it is.
We don't know which one it is either.
But she was blonde.
Right, so it makes more sense
So
that
maybe we
she's
go
that
blonde
one,
and her sister
then
being
brunette.
We'll see if those lock in.
Yeah.
But I'm confident about this, honestly.
I think this is all good.
I think we can leave this here for now.
We're pretty much locked in.
Yeah, like that feels like almost everything's done.
And yeah, we just need to get Carl's dad's occupation. Advertising, lawyer. So we know that her brothers did like sensible jobs.
Yeah. Clancy Jr. He had a real job. Baby.
He was a baby.
Baby.
He was a grown man.
He was a grown man baby. Like me.
Have we searched Clancy Jr.?
We don't have to search. I think he'll yeah, do you know what though? You're right. The fact that, but then again, we haven't really delved too deeply into this
Carl,
history.
yeah.
So maybe just leave it for a bit and
Right.
might come to us, especially with this. You see what I mean? We don't have their spouses and stuff. So
names.
there is, maybe it'll come to us when we see about November and some of the other bits and bobs.
Yeah.
So let's not force it, is what I'm saying.
Right.
Let's just let it come to us naturally.
Okay.
Lydia.
Very zen of you.
Very, very, very zen. This is nice that we got the Madsens in.
Yeah.
Like, pretty pleased about that. So, let's go back to where we were. Let's take a step back. And we've done Sam.
Yeah.
Right?
Sam is all filled in. We know everything about Sam now.
We finished with Sam.
There's no more clues left.
And Clark too. We're sort of finished with Clark.
Apparently there's one more clue, but fuck knows.
We'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
So, this one is now about names. Okay. So, it's not a companion piece to any specific entry, and there's no clues here either, apparently. Too many similar names. I get it. There are 4 Elis, but that's how it is. Someone would say, I saw Eli in town, and I wouldn't know which one they meant. My brother? My uncle? My cousin? That's why they became Uncle Junior, Miracles Eli, or Eli C. But we've done all those.
Yeah, that's all done.
Right? We've got
Pretty sure.
Eli.
Eli
We've
Jr.
got that's Uncle Junior. We've got
Eli C.
EIC, and we've got Miracle.
Miracle Eli.
And they're all locked in.
They're locked in.
Our family names were always unusual. Grandpa Elias was a believer in using the names of each generation to honour those in the last. We have noticed this, actually. His father and Grandma Gwyneth's father were named Edward and Clancy. Oh, I see. Now you can see where my pop's name came from, which we already know. One thing that's already been consistent in our family is anytime someone's a junior, they're always the firstborn son.
Right, okay.
With the women, however, it all goes out the window. I think Gwendolyn got her name from some combination of Gwyneth and Caroline, who was Elias's mother. Caroline was Elias's mother.
Okay.
Which is...
What, her mother? Like the original?
his
mother, sorry.
I see. Okay, fair enough. Women's names tend to get all mixed up, blah, blah, blah. There's no female equivalent to Junior. You're right.
All right. So we've done this.
Even the government had problems. I remember once receiving certified mail for an Edward Clancy Roottree. I had to break the news that they got my father's name backwards.
Right.
Yeah, so it's Clancy Edward.
Clancy Edward Roottree.
We've got this all.
Yeah.
We've got this all. This is
Done,
great.
done.
We figured that one out. Anger, apparently we figured all this out as well.
Wow.
Apparently this is the first thing she could find that she ever wrote. It was for a school assignment about anger, and she believes based on the teacher's name, she must have been in 3rd grade. I got angry. Do you want to read this?
I got angry when I met a new girl who I do not like. She was dirty and did not have a pretty dress. Me and Pop walked home in town, and she hugged him. When I told her he was my Pop, she pushed me. I got angry, and I yelled at her, and Pop said to treat her nice. Then she said, "Your Pop is my dad." She screamed it loud in my ear. She was lying to me, and lying is not a nice thing. So I pushed her too. Then I got in trouble. Then Pop took her away. He told me, "Don't worry. I am glad she's gone."
So this is
Okay.
Sam, right? No, wait. It's not Sam.
No.
No. Who the fuck
So
is
this
this?
is apparently a random girl on the street.
Was like, your dad is my dad. So it's not her?
What is this? This is weird.
No,
we
she
need
was
to.
dirty and did not have a... Are we sure it's not Sam? Because she worked at like
It does
the
feel like
farm.
Sam, doesn't it?
Yeah. Pretty nice. She said, your Pop is my dad. What was the name of her dad?
Clancy Edward. This man here, who's already got 4 children.
Yeah. And what
so
was
she met.
Sam's
So she
dad's
had
name?
some sort of sister. Well, we don't know who her real.
Eli.
We think it was Mr. Miller
right,
and
right.
The gay couple, right? Who were actually her adoptive.
Adoptive parents, but yeah.
But remember, it was EC, her adoptive.
Right.
It was not CE, EC.
Oh, yeah.
There's quite a big difference. Anyway, okay, let's drop out of that. So
Give me.
we can look through some of the
Oh,
other
but
things.
ECCE, but she mentioned about how the name's dad got mixed up. She had to break it to them that they got her dad's name the wrong way around.
Yeah, but I actually think.
So that could be...
No, but I think we've been through this with the other one, right? Like, I think it already.
Pop could be his grandpa. She's been referring to her dad as Pop.
Elias hid her away with a local farmhand.
Oh, yeah.
Known as EC.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Right, and
That's
so
not her
he
dad.
was with the local farmer, and EC was hanging out with Mr. Miller. Look,
Letter was to EC, and she said it was wrong, but maybe her dad was secretly gay and flipped his name.
so you saying EC was CE?
Maybe, yeah.
And he was
because it's kind of
secret-
that's what it's hinting, right?
But if he was secretly gay, oh right, so he was secretly Mr. Miller. No, he was secretly the farmhand. No, but he was a lawyer. He
Oh,
can't
he's
have also
lawyer,
been a farmhand.
yeah.
I never met EC in person, is what she says. Yeah, like I just don't think this is.
She'd have known EC was her dad to talk about him in the book like that.
Horny book time.
Yeah.
Okay, where's the horny book?
That one, red.
This.
Yeah.
A steamy correspondence.
Ooh la la.
Historical letters with an erotic twist.
Mm.
So, this is to do with Patricia Christensen, the owner of Christensen Steel, who married into this side of the
Right.
family.
Yes. So
All right.
Sam's mum.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if that has anything to do with anything
Must
because
be.
it doesn't have any clues.
Oh, it's just a little fun time.
Just a little fun interlude, fun sexy time.
Uh,
1934, someone who goes by Patch, Patricia Christensen maybe, wrote a letter full of innuendo to an unknown gentleman who it is clear she had a romantic history with. Well, we're going to assume that's the Roundtree man. She would have been in her mid-20s when the letter was written, was married to an older man of no notable status. This letter was most definitely not to him. There are also a few passages that mention a daughter, leading
Yes.
Tina Angelina to theorize that this daughter was written to the father of a child she hid from society in some way. So
yeah,
Sam.
Sam.
The letter ends on a mention of a twisted twin that seems to evoke imagery from classic literature. If not for her story, yours and mine would be the most tragic tale ever told. How awful is it that such beauty was ripped from its rightful fate, and worse, sent to live in possession of your brother's twisted twin.
Twisted twin EC.
Okay. So are we saying that he had a
has
secret
twin, and that's where she went to go live?
And that's EC?
Then that's EC. Maybe they could call that the twins Clancy Edward and Edward Clancy.
Okay.
That's wild. And that's where she was sent to live. With him and his man.
And Mr. Miller.
Yeah.
Left an outcast, forced to a life of labour under a wicked relative. It's like something from the start of a children's fable. She deserves not the life he has been sentenced to. I can't stand to be apart from you both. Someday I shall return to you, and I pray that he has not corrupted her to know his sins.
Is it because he's gay? And back then it was like illegal.
I have no idea, but like, why would you have twins and then have them? They would have the same name.
Was he disowned?
But why would you disown someone? Like, I can understand, like, at this time of the year, you might want to like hide away, like a relative who's like,
This time of the year.
well, you know, in the 20s or whatever,
Yeah,
and you'd hide away a relative who had like mental problems or something, you know, who was mad.
But back then, being gay was literally like illegal. So maybe it was that, yeah, he got just absolutely.
But like, you wouldn't know he was gay if he was just a little boy.
Well, I mean, maybe when he's older.
They can't have kept like the twin secret until he was like 18 and then hidden him away. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, someday
I guess if
shall
he's a
return
twin.
to you,
Oh, no,
blah, 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 blah. Okay. I don't know what that was not sexy at all.
No, I'm not roused in the slightest.
I feel nothing.
I feel nothing. No,
I'm completely dead down there.
no, not a single sprinkling.
Oh, well, this one has 10 on it.
Oh my God, there's so much in this.
So, okay, we got Stephanie Jones
Who the
and
fuck is that again?
her husband. Now, how are these guys related?
I don't know. Buried on a ton of other mail that Carl had. A candidate for a local office.
So this must be real fresh.
Stephanie
in here.
may have grown up in an unconventional family, to say the least.
In her words, it was still full of love. And now, 22 years later, with a baby of her own due around Christmas, her message for voters is simply love is our future. Carl, I know we don't see eye to eye when it comes to the candy company, but if you could talk to your girls about putting a statement supporting Stephanie, she could use the publicity your daughters bring. Don't let our conflicts spread to the next generation. CM. Now, who's CM?
CM.
Is it a Madsen? No.
There was a, what was the other presidential
Morden.
name?
Is it a Morden? I bet you it's a Morden.
Morden. It's one of these people.
It's a Morden, CM.
And Stephanie's one of their kids.
Stephanie's must be one of their kids.
Yeah.
But she's called Steph. Oh, and she took his name.
Yes. Yes.
So he was a Jones.
So we
So she might be.
adoption. Oh, an unconventional family adopted
Yeah.
is probably what she's referring to, right? So that would make her Stephanie here down. This would be Stephanie.
You think Stephanie's.
I reckon that's Stephanie.
You don't reckon it's here? Oh, yeah, because she's not old enough.
No, she's not old enough. And
she's married, what's his name?
she's married to that guy,
Okay.
and they haven't had the baby yet. I reckon that's her.
Stephanie Jones.
And she's some kind of.
Oh. Stephanie.
Oh, I guess she's taken the guy's name.
Oh, bloody hell.
Oh,
Could be anything, I guess, actually.
Yeah.
Because this might be a daughter.
yeah.
So this will be a Morden.
You don't know.
So there's, who knows what it is, Caroline Morden or something like this. And she married someone. Could be anyone, like a Cattrall or something. And then this guy's a Jones, right?
Yes.
Ryan Jones.
Wait, Patricia Jones. What's her name? Stephanie.
Her
No,
name's Stephanie, so her name must be one of these two Stephanies,
Right, okay.
Landon or Cattrall.
They're engaged, but they haven't got married yet, I guess.
And he's this chap.
This guy, yeah.
And she's a politician.
Politician. Politics, yeah.
So she's either Stephanie Cattrall or something else.
Just try the other one, just in
Stephanie
case.
Landon. Okay.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I imagine that there is some sort of Landon here. like a Mark Landon
Caroline
or
Morden.
here.
So, so she's the... Wait, I'm getting confused. She's the daughter of the... Why is she connected to both those spouses? Because he adopted her. Okay, so she's the daughter of the first spouse, but they broke up, and then the second one adopted her.
I see, and that might have changed her name or not.
Right, she might have taken his name.
I think that's what we're getting at here, right?
Yes.
So, I mean, there's just so much on this flyer.
Carlton, no, we don't see eye to eye when it
CM.
comes. CM.
So that could be Caroline Morden.
Caroline Morden.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause
Is there any
of the
other
same
C's that
generation,
begin with
right?
Morden?
I think the only other Morden is Gwendolyn Morden.
Right, but we know it's a C. So, okay, Caroline Morden. Yeah, okay, we're going to assume that that's
This
correct.
could be Gwendolyn Morden. Yeah. I assume. I mean, it could be from this side of the family, but
Morden.
the fact that they're a young couple and haven't had a baby yet, and they're about the right age. Do you see what I mean?
And she said an unconventional family, so her
Yeah.
parents are split up, but she's been adopted by the next person that the Caroline married.
It's complex.
So it's like less of a traditional family, whatever.
I think so. I think
makes
we're getting
sense.
this. So we could look it up in the Butler County Times, right?
Yeah. There's Tiny Lewis on the left and Big Lids on the right. Wait, the way there's a picture of a big woman and a tiny man right in the middle was very on point for this stream. Hello, period.
Okay, Stephanie Jones, born Stephanie Landon, until her marriage to local business owner Brian Jones.
Which we got.
We already guessed this,
Yeah.
actually.
Okay, perfect.
Has lived in Butler County her whole life. Stephanie grew up in a home without a father.
Yes.
With my mother and her partner, I essentially had an entirely female influence.
Right, okay, again, unconventional. So her mum is gay.
Okay. So...
So this spouse is a woman. A woman. But we don't know what they're not married. We don't know what the name is.
Yeah, and we don't know where the Landon came from either.
Oh, I guess she could have taken the new... Well, actually, if this... Yeah, there's no other...
Maybe, I see, maybe it was initially a Landon here.
Right.
Mark Landon.
Yeah.
But then she grew up with a mother here.
Yes, yeah. They got divorced.
Yes.
And then
It was
she
two married ladies.
got together with a lady.
Yeah. Okay. She's a distant cousin of Rootrees. Her mother, Caroline,
An artist.
a local artist, has often come out opposed to the corporation's policies regarding deforestation of indigenous trees to explain their maple farms. Okay.
Okay, so
she's an artist.
she's an artist, mama.
And she is also part of this generation.
Yes, we know. Oh, probably the one with the beret.
Hasn't instantly gone in, but it feels right.
It looks right.
She looks similar with the curly locks, right? And he's got the same... They're very brightly red.
Yeah.
And he's like less brightly red, but I still think it's like there's a family resemblance there, right?
For sure. Can we look her up, the artist? Caroline Morden? Might be able to find a bit about her.
Yeah, let me just check there's nothing else I
Yeah,
want
yeah, yeah, carry
from
on.
here. I don't think so. Okay, fine. Caroline Morden, artist.
Appears on the front page, photo. We didn't get anything though, did we?
Appears on the front page photo.
It said we didn't get a printout though, did we? Chat.
I don't think
No,
so.
we didn't.
Was there more info on the partner's name? Is that what someone said? Oh yeah, Brian Jones.
But we know that. Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, he's not the pole vault.
Okay. Yeah. You might
That's
search
fun.
a more local resource.
Um,
What would a local one be? I search for him there.
okay.
Aha!
So Brian Jones took over his father's print company. he is a printer.
Oh,
Jones Graphics.
search for it
and
online.
Print.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
So we have
Aha! I say.
Stephanie Jones campaign mailers, Roottree Candy Company, various banners and posters, Butler County Holiday Light post banners. He's done tour flyers for the Miracle Network. He's done coupon flyers for the Roottree Motors.
Ooh, motors.
Roottree Motors. Oh. Okay.
Guess they're not important. Well, they might have some.
As a local business, they might be featured other places. Okay, so,
Okay,
that's
so
in
that's
the
like a little hint,
Butler
isn't it?
County
You'll find
chat.
it somewhere else.
An advert for Roottree Motors, which used to be
printing.
called Wilkins Motors. Sorry, I'll just add that.
Yeah.
3 unique versions of the ad. Okay. I don't know quite where we were going with this, but
But we're off and away.
there's so much info here to put into this family tree. So we were actually looking into these guys.
Yeah, I wanted to find out more about Caroline, the artist.
But he obviously runs a print shop, and that's given us access to another wing of the family,
Yeah.
which we're now delving into with this advert for Roottree Motors. Wilkins Motors is now Roottree Motors. We may have a new name, but we promise we're still the same family business. All that's different is we're in a sweeter family.
I guess this is how we met Stephanie then.
Yeah, I wonder who owned Wilkins Motors.
It joined the Roottree family.
Yes, exactly. So maybe they married into
They
it.
married in, so probably one of the spouses has got the surname Wilson.
Roottree is...
Mechanics.
Oh, you're right.
Excuse me.
You're right.
Tessa Roottree.
Our newest fixer learned all there is to know about cars from her Roottree Motors parents.
Here we go.
So do you reckon it's the mechanic?
Yes. Find that boy in the overalls. Eli.
So you reckon Tessa is the one
Tessa.
here? And she's a mechanic as well.
Yeah.
After her dad.
She learned it from Papa. And we
And
need
let's
a
get a
picture.
picture of her. Boom.
Oh, that shit feels good. Yeah, we did it.
This is like the little bit of dopamine when you get things right.
It's all worth it.
Yes, we got the
Woohoo!
politician, we got the artist, we got the mechanic.
Nice.
We also got some extra pictures in of
Nice.
some correct,
The
lots of
pictures
correct
were
pictures. Yeah. Booyah. Oh, we got a little cutscene.
The
'cause
Shadow
you've
Lady.
made a progress.
On the phone, I said I owed you an explanation, but I can't reveal everything. Not yet.
Oh,
Tell me, Shadow Lady.
please tell me.
I'm sure this all seems like deception for deception's sake, so I'll try to explain why.
Why?
It's
Why?
true, I'm working with lawyers, but not the candy company lawyers, my publisher's lawyers. I'm on the verge of releasing a book, and it's not kind to the Rootrees, especially a
Is this
line of
Sam?
5 pieces. The truth often isn't. But with the plane crash, the publisher is rightfully worried it'll look like I'm making things up to exploit a tragedy. So they're doing their due diligence. That's why you're here. To be sure there's enough evidence for an expert to unearth the whole story. If I tell you the whole story now, we can't prove that. I hope you understand. That said, I can say that the work you're doing is very personal to me.
I reckon
To
this
my
is Sam.
theory, one spot on the tree is more important than the rest. You've likely
Yeah.
noticed it. It's locked for now.
Yeah.
I'll return one final time after you fill it in. Also, there are fewer Rootrees left. In a sense, that makes it easier. Use process of elimination. It's also harder to verify when you're right. You'll need 4 blood relatives before they lock from here on out.
But why,
I don't
Shadow
have any
Lady?
more evidence for
But
you.
why?
Why have you done this?
Your intuition. If something has a high number, it's not a mistake. You're getting closer and closer to the truth. I look forward to seeing you soon.
God, God, I'm loving this so much.
Woo!
Isn't this a great little game, everyone?
So good.
I would have loved to have finished this today, but I don't know
I
if
don't
we're
think we're
going
gonna be
to
able
because we've
to.
got at least another.
I
The
reckon it's
progress
like
has slowed dramatically, and there's still a bunch of
another-
like
we've done a
family.
shit ton today, but there's a lot
We've
that
got a
hasn't
few.
unearthed.
We've got a few hints and ideas.
Yeah.
And I
There's
think-
there's a second case after this as well, isn't there? Nick was saying there's like something you unlock.
Oh, I think it might be this bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's definitely more to go. And we've still got quite a few bits
Yeah,
that
never
need
worked out her
figuring out.
kids.
These are obviously optional, the spouses. We could probably put some of in, actually. I reckon there's probably something with the I think it's the Wilkins, actually.
Ah, the Wilkins Motors.
Yeah, I think
it's going to be one of the spouses.
It's got to be
Catherine.
definitely Wilkins, I reckon. And there's a few pictures we could probably put in extra of some of these fellas.
Fellas. Oh, we know those pictures are the other way around, right? Wait. Oh, no. Did this one locked in? Sorry. The musician. Yeah. So we know
so
that
we know
he
that
is
this...
that. Yeah.
Yeah, this is wrong. So it's this guy. And it's this guy. And this is this guy. It's useful to put them in because then they don't get they don't come up.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Did that not lock in that picture of November?
No.
So
Well, we don't know what her job is
Maybe-
or job was. We don't know anything about her.
We don't know because she'd be older now.
Yeah. So, Roottree Motors, we did that. I think we got that actually weirdly from the mechanic, from the costume because it had Eli on his name badge.
Yeah.
So I think this is all now done over this side.
This is.
We do need to know
great.
what Numerical's wife was, which we never really got, but we may have just missed it somewhere along the road. We need
never-
to find out about
her-
Gwyn's
her
children.
kids, and we've got.
We need to find out what happened here.
Yeah.
And what her dealio is. The lawyer's children. And then we need to look at this side of the family as well. The Hudsons as well, because the Hudson was the third president.
We're
We
missing
still
the
haven't
third
got the
president. I was
third
about to say.
president. He was a Hudson.
He was Hudson.
And we haven't seen a Hudson family.
So he's probably.
But I would think it would be... He was the fourth president.
It's got to be someone on that line that maybe just wasn't president for very long.
It's most likely someone... It can't have been either of these because they're Rootrees. It's got to be someone along this line. I
Over
think it's got to be one of
here.
her children.
But surely that is the wrong
Or her
timeline.
children. I don't know.
It's got to be older than number 4. So it's got to be on the one of those two lines.
Aryan Flax is in chat.
He's
This
having a
family is
great
very
little time.
Aryan. I think they might be Nazis.
A lot of blondes. A lot of blondes.
Oh my god, yeah. It's, they have got a few people of.
This bit of the side of the family.
This is better.
Very
Well, this
blonde.
isn't better.
This is better.
This is all very
They're blonde.
white. Very
Right.
white and blonde. You're right. No, this is the white and blonde side.
Yeah. Who was the president with the issue getting an organ donor? I can't remember that at all.
Yes, you're right. That
I
was
don't remember that
one of
being
them,
a
wasn't
thing.
it? There was a president. Yeah, the one who died though. It was this guy. This was the organ donor guy.
So he wasn't president for very long.
You're right. Do you know what? They were absolutely right on that. Where was that written?
Fuck knows.
It was in Clancy's original.
Oh, the 3 cousins we didn't solve the puzzles for either.
There's so much to do. It was from a picture, wasn't it? It was from one of the pictures.
I can't
it
remember that bit
here?
at all. 4th died. We had his funeral detail in pictures. Oh, yes. Yes, I remember. Go leave this place and never come back and go to the candle with the 2 blonde people down, left. That one.
You're right. This was it.
Right.
Carl and Brenda. Sorry you were unable to attend the funeral. Ernie knew how busy your job can be. I see. Okay, so Carl died, and it was Debbie was his wife.
Debbie was his woman. A woman. We have to stay strong, especially for Nicole's sake. So have we done that? Have we filled that all in?
No, we haven't. So we think this was Debbie.
This is Debbie.
Debbie
Deborah
Bean.
Bean. And we know Nicole is the kid.
Nicole Madsen. Sure.
Boom.
And she's a baby.
She's a baby.
And she is a woman.
And she's a woman, probably.
And her child is a baby, now of some description.
Maybe college, because she's going to be
She's looking
older
older.
now.
Or possibly even older than that.
I think it's college is the
We're
oldest it
gonna go with
goes.
that.
We'll just leave it there for the moment.
Because she does look...
She looks young there, but we know by now she's older than that. That's an old picture, right?
Yeah, we haven't had any evidence to show that she has done anything else. Well done on remembering that, chat.
Well
This
done,
was to do
chat.
with
I
that.
completely forgot all about that.
So he was the 4th president, and he died of kidney failure or something, didn't
Doesn't
he?
say who he overtook, though.
Well, we know it was one of the,
We
it was
know
the
it's
Hudson.
the
but we don't know who
surname,
the Hudson was.
Okay. Okie dokie karaoke.
Okay, so where do we want to pick into?
Could we? Now we've got some more magazines. Would we be able to look more into the blonde actress and her kids? Like any of the magazines we've now got to do with.
Oh, I see.
Did
Yes.
we already have Starlet at that point? I guess we probably did.
Yes. So Gwyn. Yes, good thinking. So that was quite complex, I remember. Gwyn. So this is Gwyn here.
What a fucking fitty.
And she was married to Wild Bill.
Wild Bill.
She was married to Wild Bill. Wild Bill Williams, whose real name was Walter Forsyth, and we went through this whole thing.
Forsyth, because we were giggling about that name.
We were doing the this was it, wasn't it? The court case. Do you remember the court case? Do you remember the court case?
Nope.
The Roottree curse.
Oh, the conspiracy. We still have the artist lady to look up in the local magazine too. Oh my God.
We have what? The artist lady to look up in the magazine. Rootrees versus RR. Yeah, you're right. That was it. Is it on this list here? I'm sure I can't remember. I'll have to just type it in because our notes are really messy. Sorry, guys. Rootrees versus RR. Do you remember this?
Oh, yes, I do.
Someone who committed a crime against a family member. They were born out of wedlock. And second, they committed a significant crime against a fellow family member.
But we didn't know who that was.
Yeah, we didn't quite be able to dig into it enough, did we? So we thought that it could be a Robert or a Ronald Roottree.
Who's the one who's done the case.
And because of this split up,
Why is it got a box around it?
it is weird. It is weird, right? Because we know that she had a second child, right?
Yes, after she got divorced. They got
And
divorced while she
this
was
is from the
pregnant.
picture of them in Paris.
Yeah.
Where was the picture of them in Paris?
There. Left. Down.
Oh. Yes, this is the boys in Paris.
Yeah.
And they were there when the Free Spirits,
Picture was taken.
because they couldn't make the reunion.
Yeah, they
was
couldn't make
this.
that one. So they're not in it.
So
because
that's
they
why
were
they're not
Paris.
in it, but everyone else is. And we've done almost all of these now as well, actually.
Yeah.
And there was something else, wasn't there? Yes, there's something else. We haven't put the Paris picture of her. That's true.
Oh, yes, there she is.
So her boys,
Her
her
boys.
lovely boys.
What the fuck did
We
they
need to- we need to
do?
dig into this a bit.
Yeah, I want to know about those boys.
Is there like some sort of periodical we have about this? Maybe there is in the County Times. RR versus Rootrees or whatever. Do you see what I mean? Is there like some...
Business watch.
You reckon it might be in Business Watch?
Business.
It's business.
This is- oh,
Significant crime.
Business Watch. Crime. It's like a crime thing, isn't it? Yeah. Roottree crime.
Oh, it's a tricky bloody one.
It is, isn't it? Maybe the court case would be in the local paper. That's what I thought, but I've just looked it up.
Can you look up? Can you search up some boobs, Suspirian? Is that possible?
Boobs. What like?
Just any. Doesn't matter. Oh, sorry, mate.
This got a safe search on.
Yeah, no boobs today.
Some people are saying it could be about Sam, but I don't think it is because that would be S. I think the RR is strange. You know, Robert Roottree doesn't come up with anything. Do you know what I mean? And Ronald Roottree. Like they don't usually you can't just usually Google the name.
Ronald. Have we looked up the mum in the magazine about
This was the red herring.
Red herring. Yes, it was, wasn't it? Go to periodicals, please, and then look up her in. No, wait, she was an actress, wasn't she?
Yeah.
So look her up in. Have we looked her up in Starlet? Probably.
I think so. Wild Bill Williams.
I just want to know about her kids. I want to know about your babies. Get serious like crazy.
She didn't really live in this sort of area.
Business Watch. Look up Business Watch. No.
Okay.
Where the fuck is she? Where are you, woman? And where are your boys?
Yeah, this is like, it's the court case that's giving me the trickiness. Hang on, let's just have a look around. So, no, there's 4 intuition to do with the 5 pieces advert. It's 4 pieces, it's 4 things we can learn from this. That's kind of crazy.
It's 5 photos because originally it said 5 kids. Well, we think maybe not. We think maybe he had 6 kids because twins.
Yeah, like, but we've got them all locked in now as well. So it's not like that should give us that many clues, right?
Yeah.
Magazine Teen Blast. Oh, but there could be that.
Ooh, the magazine Teen Blast. Yes. Got it because she could be in there. What else could be in there?
Who are we looking for in the magazine Teen Blast? Who's like a teen? I tell you what, we should look up actually. Raina Roottree.
Oh.
She's got another picture.
Yes.
There's a missing picture.
And
of her.
she's like an influencer.
Yeah.
Woo! Here we go.
We've got a new
And a picture of her. There
bam,
we go.
on the front cover.
Brother Trouble cancelled. Also, how to know if he's interested. And win a trip to the new set of a new movie.
Brother Trouble.
TMS. What's he up to?
TMS. That must be like a boy band. Oh no, TMS.
Team-
No, that's the husband, isn't it? That's this guy.
Thomas Sheridan.
He's TMS.
Right.
Okay, fun.
Okay, there's an article about her.
One important thing I learned from my early age is that my grandpa
was a college professor.
who taught lectures about history.
Grandpa. Let's see Grandpa. Maybe that's the one we haven't. It's him. His unknown occupation.
He was a college professor.
Okay, cool.
Okay. He always told me that history was full of people from famous families who wasted their fame and fortune. I should go out and do something. So she works with her mum, blah, 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 blah. Grandma Laura.
Laura
Carlson.
Boom.
Okay, happy with that. So there's still 7 clues here in just
7?
this, which feels insane.
What?
So there must be a band called Brother Trouble.
Brother Trouble. Okay.
It's so fucking weird sounding. It's TMS.
Sheridan appeared on the cover 38 times. This is her husband.
Her husband's been on the cover of 38
Wow.
times. Holy shit. In three back-to-back months during the
Damn.
height of Brother Trouble.
Only one thing seems relevant. A gossip section from 1996, about 8 months before they're married, is called "Is TMS Dating a Roottree?" He met a girl at a party in Malibu. Apparently, the cast of Brother Trouble gets together at Penelope's house once a year, and this time TMS found love. The mega hottie had this to say, she's incredible. Yeah, she came to the party and met me specifically, and I'm glad she did. She said she had a crush on me when she was younger. I told her I have a crush on her from her posters now. He refused to spill, but we did some digging. One of the creators of Brother Trouble, Ron, married Penelope, who played TMS's mom on the show. And get this, Ron is a distant relative of the Roottree sisters. Ron. R-R. Could be.
Ronald.
Potentially.
Shit, so one of the creators of Brother Trouble, Ron, married Penelope, who played TMS's mom on the show. Right, okay. So what we got is, we got a super heartthrob, TMS, who we don't know if have a picture of, but he's gorgeous. He's on 38 covers. We should have a picture of him, to be honest.
Fit as fuck.
And he's married. He's married to the oldest sister, but this is from a while ago.
This is an old
This
magazine
is 4
when
years
she was
old.
16.
So she's 20 now, or dead now, but she was
She's
20.
20 now, dead
before
now.
she died, 20 dead. And his someone related to him, the other member of Brother Trouble,
Which is a band, right?
I think so.
Yes.
The cast of Brother Trouble. It
No,
must be a
cast,
television
it's a TV show.
Gets together at Penelope's. Who's Penelope?
Well, because go down, we see Penelope again. This one. One of the creators of Trouble, Ron married Penelope, who played his mom on the show. And
he is
Ron is a distant relative.
of the Rootrees sisters. So Ron married Penelope. Okay.
So we need to find Ron and Penelope.
So if we think Ron is one of these two,
Ronald!
one of these RR.
It's fucking Ron who married Penelope. So that would be Ronald with the spouse Penelope. So switch those bitches round.
Penelope Tessa Green.
Right.
Potentially.
And then put the other name in.
And if we can find the show, Brother Trouble, we can find a
Trouble.
picture of her.
Yes.
And other stuff.
And put he's an actor.
Oh yeah, no, he's a producer or whatever. He was like involved in the show, wasn't he?
Was he not an actor of it?
Was it? I don't know.
I thought because he was on the front of the magazine all the time. I assumed he'd be the actor.
No, I think it said one of the creators of Brother Trouble. So it might be a writer.
Oh fuck yeah! Sorry, I'm getting confused. I'm thinking of her husband, Raina's husband. Okay, screenwriter.
That seems right because she was the actor mum. Right.
And you could put the
He's
other
in
name
the
in
Biz,
for the brother as well.
the other Roottree.
Brother.
This might be the jealous brother who
Robert.
tried to like steal his brother's
Yeah.
success or something, right?
Although it was the second brother that is technically married out of wedlock. The youngest.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't know if the photos are right around either. I mean, we just don't know
That could be
what they
that.
look like.
That could be that. But he looks older. I reckon it's the other way
I reckon
around.
it's the other way around as
Yeah.
well. We won't worry. We'll just keep filling stuff in. So we need to dig into Brother Trouble a bit more.
Yeah, let's go bloody look into Brother Trouble.
And that was just in Teen Blast, so there must be other stuff that we can find. Maybe
Starlet, it
just
could be in
Google
Starlet
it.
as well. Two 16-year-old brothers the same age. One adopted, played by Tommy Mark Sheridan and Dustin Christopher Baker. Single mother, played by stand-up Penelope, often had to navigate her job as a magazine columnist, as well as the troubles that come with raising two boys who are extremely competitive in sports, academics, and even romantic pursuit of their next-door neighbor, Roxy. The showrunner was a small screen director. Showrunner. He's a showrunner.
Small screen director. Yeah, so he was more of a director, maybe.
That's yes.
That makes more sense, right?
Yes. You're right. Show was strong ratings through season 1. They became very famous. However, it was cancelled in 1991, midway through second season, due to a significant drop-off in ratings.
Okay, so what happened to Dustin Christopher Baker? DCB.
Okay. He wrote a book.
No, he went some VHS movies. One of them was called Jane Eyre.
Oh, right.
Spelled wrong.
Right, okay. Amazing. A high school romance with a focus on skateboarding.
Yes, high school. Road
He's not
Trip.
associated. Okay, so he's nothing to do
He's
with
nothing
it.
to do with it. DCB and TMS.
Could you look him up in the Starlet magazine?
Which one, Tommy or DCB?
Tommy.
Tommy Mark Sheridan.
Yeah.
Yes, let's do that. Starlet. Although he's not he's not
okay.
he's not a girl. I think Starlet.
Oh,
is
Starlet's
more,
just for a woman.
more drama, right? We could look up Penelope Tessa Green.
Yeah.
And see if she's got anything in Starlet. No.
No. What about Teen Blast?
What about Teen Blast?
Okay, no, nothing there. Okay.
There's not a lot of gossip.
Starlet is old
surrounding
Hollywood.
her.
Right, okay, yeah.
Yeah, Starlet is like classic Hollywood, I
Classic
guess.
stuff.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
So that's a bit of a dead end, but we were sort of doing okay. Brother Trouble. I liked where we were with this.
I felt like it was going somewhere.
It did, didn't it? What did we miss? Maybe stuff about
Ron, because he's a
in the
director.
magazines. Yeah. Yeah, Ron Roottree. Ronald. No, I mean, he's not that much of a big deal, though, is he?
No.
Modern music. No, like.
Can
So-
you just search him in on the Wild Wide Web?
Yeah, the director. But, like, I don't think that will work. See what I mean? We don't know what else he directed, do we? Brother Trouble. What else did he possibly direct? Small screen director. See, he must have done
Small
something
screen
else.
Stuff. Ronald didn't work, but maybe Ron works.
Oh, you think?
I guess he went by the name Ron, not Ronald. Nah, okay.
Interesting. So this was still got 7 clues. out of
Seven
this.
clues still on this. But I'm going to go, well, how to know if he's interested. Win a trip to the set of a new movie. Sweet sister, can a girl get serious about her inspiration and aspirations? What's he up to?
There must be something else going on here that we're not familiar with, that we're not on with. We've got this, we're so close to like smashing this open. Like they must have had a child or something. Like they obviously apparently
They
had
had two
two
kids, yeah.
But we still haven't got a picture of her. How have we not found like picture of the
Yeah,
Brother
she's-
Trouble cast or whatever?
She's one of the actresses of it. How is there not a picture
Yeah,
of
like
her?
have we not looked her up? Maybe we haven't. Yeah, Penelope Tessa Green. Like I just feel like
Aha! Boom.
retired comedian. As a result for the Laugh Lounge, a club in Reno that claims Penelope got her stand-up start and did her famously raunchy breast milk cheese.
Breast milk cheese. There you go.
Routine.
Pyrian got his boobs.
Pyrian, he's left,
He's
but
gone, but he got his boobs.
his boobs were there. The site claims she retired for the birth of her first child, but still makes yearly appearances for fundraisers doing more family-friendly material. You find a picture labelled Joko Lantern 1997, as well as a different picture labelled Jack watching one of his mother's charity
Jack,
sets.
right, that's one of her kids then.
Right, let's look at that then. So
I hope there's a breast milk picture as well.
this is Jack watching one of his mother's charity sets,
Okay.
1994. And this
Oh, cute.
is Joko Lantern, Penelope and her boy.
A boy. All right, so we can put Penelope in. And we know that one of those kids is called... what was it?
Jack, potentially, yeah, Jack Roottree, who I would say would be a student, probably, currently.
He looks like he'd be K12. And then one of... is the baby a different baby, or is that Jack when he was little? What is this, 1997? And what's the other picture?
1994.
Right.
So this is the older boy,
So,
Jack.
okay, so you can put the baby in the other
and
one.
so there will be another child.
Put that baby in the other one.
Put a baby in
The
other
baby
one.
boy.
Well, he'd be 1 now. 'cause
So
it's
you can make him a
1998 now.
baby.
Oh, we can make him baby.
Baby.
He baby.
He's actually a baby.
Roottree. How many more? Oh, girl.
Christina. Oh, yeah. Oh, nicely done, Lewis. Well done.
Process of elimination.
It's a baby girl.
So these 4 entries are correct.
Nice.
A professor.
Professor,
A director.
he is the director.
A baby.
Baby.
A student.
Student. Okay, love that.
Fucking crushed it.
Absolutely smashing
All these
it.
extra little pictures done.
Nice,
Wow.
nice, nice.
Wow, so many pics
Wowie
done.
bowie. Booyah.
She baby.
She baby. She little baby.
She tiny baby.
Okay.
Okay.
Baby.
Right.
The one you put as college kid must be wrong. Which one did we put as a college kid? Yeah, actually, that's a good point. What if we filled everything in? So she's definitely not a college kid. Maybe
a
she's
K-12,
K-12,
probably,
yeah.
So what have we got Blue sort of in but not in? Well, these two are not known occupation.
Yeah,
we haven't
they
followed
haven't
through
followed
that. We
through.
haven't really followed the modern line at all, actually. We haven't followed this line either. We just know vaguely what they are.
Yeah.
This is all done.
It's all done.
We missed the spouse, a couple of spouses. but
Spouses and the
through
kids
digging.
not quite
We need
done
to find
yet.
the wife of this Roottree man, who is a black lady, probably.
Yes.
And then this drama, which we still haven't unpicked, the court case.
The court case.
And then it's just this side of the family, which is
We haven't gone
still
into yet.
exciting stuff to go. Wonder how much it reduced the number by. Oh, so
Oh,
that's
it's all gone. Well done. Right, boom. That's done.
So that was all from TMS by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
That unlocked so many clues from Teen Blast.
Oh, and there's only one
There's
thing
only
left
one
of
left
it
in
now.
here. That's great news. Wow, that's
Oh,
really.
wait. Oh.
What? Sorry.
What's it?
A baby.
Baby! Richie and films. His older sister even wrote a book that some of my friends tell me they had to read in school. What's that about?
That is Lauren's book.
His older sister even wrote a book. Right. Yes. Correct.
But it wasn't Lauren's book about the family.
No, it was another book
It was
wrote.
another book she wrote
Yeah.
that became famous. Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Did we have another picture of her somewhere? Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's have a quick look through the evidence there. So there's only one more from Teen Blast. We're not going to worry too much about that.
What's left
Stephanie
on this?
Jones, there's still four
left for
clues.
old Stephanie.
So maybe that's from the Butler County Times.
Ah. Oh, we haven't looked at the cousins. The cousins of the pictures we unscrambled.
You're right, we haven't. That's a really
Who
good
the hell
point.
were they? Maybe they're the people on the left.
Almost certainly. In
They
fact.
have to be, right?
Yeah, because there's
No
these
one
are
else.
babies
Babies.
and mechanics, and we've locked them all in.
Okay, so
let's go through the cousins. So cousins 1. So Chris Rafferty's inverted commas cousins, but these are not first cousins. They're like distant cousins. So we have this lady. We have this gentleman,
Ron Weasley.
and we have this one.
Cool.
Now, if we're looking at any kind of family resemblance,
They don't have red hair.
the red hair, or what he does.
Oh, he does. The
look at
swimmer
his
does. The swimmer
incredibly red
does.
hair.
Yeah. Sorry.
So
you're
he
right.
could very easily be one of these.
Yeah.
And then there's 2 more. Right?
Yeah. I mean, I guess just put them down and then
Put them down.
just put them down, and we can come back to it, work out who they are later on down the line.
Yeah, it doesn't actually. Annoyingly, it hasn't got like a little clue on here. It's just
Unless
got
are they all
pictures.
brothers and sisters? The 3 of them?
No,
Wait.
I think they were. Let's see if we can find where we were on it. Chris Rafferty cousins. So he said to include pictures of Davy, who swims for Yukon.
Ah,
Bethany's yearbook picture.
Davy's younger sister,
Davy's
who
younger
is an
sister.
only child.
Stephanie, who is an only child. Right.
Right.
So this must be Stephanie.
This is Stephanie.
Yeah. Right.
Yes. Is that the blonde one or the black-haired one?
I can't remember. Stephanie, who is an only child.
Go back to the picture.
Oh, but this is the yearbook picture.
Yeah.
So this must be not her, because that's the yearbook picture. So it must be.
No, that
this
could be a
one.
yearbook picture.
I don't think so. Stephanie
College.
Cattrall.
Okay, college student.
Cattrall. Sam Cattrall. College. Yeah, do you know what? I'm happy
Yeah,
with that.
yeah.
That seems decent.
And then we've got him, Swim Boy, and his younger sister, the blonde.
Yeah, you reckon?
Yeah.
Sure. And her name was.
What's her name?
What the heck? How come this has gone bigger now?
Cousins 1, 2, 3.
Let's see.
Davy
Davy and Stephanie.
and Bethany. Davy and Bethany.
Oh, Davy. Ooh,
David. Yeah. Oh, which one?
David Kellogg,
Kellogg.
the third and fourth. What the heck? David Kellogg.
Is he the third one?
So he could be this could be. There's only a third and a fourth.
Shit.
Well, but
He
this
said
could
he's
be
the fourth
This could be
then.
this could be the third.
Third,
this
and then
could be
he's the fourth.
And she said Bethany.
Bethany
Bethany Kellogg.
Kellogg.
Makes sense.
He's a swimmer.
I think they're all students, right?
Oh, they were just students. You can't pick a swimmer. No. Okay. They're all.
I think he's a college student.
College.
This might.
Collage, but nothing's.
Oh, I was hoping that would get us.
I know. It felt like we've done enough now.
The Kellogg's. We could look up the Kellogg's. Well, let's keep going. That's great. So, still 4 clues on that. That's fine. Let's work our way through. Were there any more from this?
Done.
That looks
wow.
like that
Amazing.
is solid. And then the follow-up book is also, I assume, pretty locked in.
Done. Right, her books are done.
There's no more from the notable Rootrees. That's all done.
That's all done.
This picture we've done everyone.
Everyone's been.
I think. This picture, I think we've done everyone as well. Or maybe. I feel like I recognise most of these, right?
Yeah, we just don't know maybe the order of some
Who's
of them.
Bonnie.
Wait,
Guy Hudson. Oh yeah, look, maybe we haven't done these.
Bonnie and
Bonnie
Guy
and Guy
Hudson.
Hudson.
Guy Hudson. Is that present number 3?
Yeah.
We just have to work out which one's Guy then.
Well, it's probably this guy.
This guy. Guy.
Because he doesn't have any children. So there's a very good chance that he died.
And the spouse is Hudson of Angelica.
Yeah, this guy's a Hudson, right? Christopher Hudson.
be
And she's
Christopher.
Bonnie Hudson. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And she was a housewife.
Housewife. I mean, we just don't. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Nailing it.
If in doubt.
Absolutely nailing it. Love it.
Okay. So we got the president and housewife, and we got
Hell
some
yeah,
extra
booyah.
stuff here. The college
Booyah.
student and
Oh,
the
this means
young
some of the
student.
college, those student things are wrong because we know that that's Bethany, so she must be a K-12, I guess.
Must be younger.
And then where's the other college as well? Is she also K-12?
Maybe she's actually got a real job now.
Well, she actually looks younger, doesn't she? Colleges are university, so it makes sense that she's Bethany and Stephanie's photos are the other way around.
Oh yeah, you might be right.
No, because it
No, but
can't
she's
be.
got the thick glasses that run in the family. See what I mean? Because they all
yeah,
can't
but then she did say it skips a generation.
see. Oh, that's true. And if it skipped a generation,
But she's also got the dark hair. Yeah, can't be right. I think it's the right way around.
that seems a bit young.
Yeah. What
Oh,
does
well.
sorry? What's K-12 again?
I think that's
Americans?
like ages. It's like year 12. Yeah, but like under 12, year 12. So I think it's K
Like
through
secondary
12. It's like
school.
kindergarten to 12.
up
so-
until 18.
Yeah, kindergarten
Oh,
through high school.
okay.
Kindergarten to year 12.
Okay.
So it's like sixth form. So yeah, she doesn't look.
No, she's not
17.
university.
Well, is she? Well, if she's like 18 or 19, then she's college age.
I don't
right?
think she is college because I think she would have ticked off. I think she's meant to be like 15 or something.
Okay. Sure, but she's younger and she's a politics. Weird, isn't it? Oh well, fuck it. It says middle school behind her. Does it? Oh, what?
Sixth
She's at a
form.
middle.
British
Oh, I see.
people
She's
are
outside
outrageous.
a middle school. You're right. It does actually say that on the
Oh,
picture
does
of
it?
her.
Didn't even notice that. Oh yeah, middle school.
Okay, good point.
Oh yeah, we have to remember that not all these photos are going to be current pictures, right?
Exactly. That's the difficulty. But we
Yeah.
put them with college, which is the oldest, because we're expecting these to be
Yeah.
older. All right, we're smashing it. But I think we're probably going to have to stop in a minute because we're nearly done, Lydia.
Oh, we're not that far off opening the top
8
secret.
more, and then we've got this.
And the more you do, the easier. I mean, the more you can
Yes.
in terms of searching for the names, you can whittle it down. But I guess we're at a whole new.
Well, we're so close, but I think we're going to have to finish it all off next time.
Yeah.
And then I'm sure we'll play the rest of this out next time, and then start a new game.
We can finish it and do the extra case thingy.
Yeah, and also maybe also next week we can do some other stuff too. Thank you for watching and joining us, everyone,
Oh, thank
on
you
this stream.
so
Thank you for
much,
Noro
everybody.
for doing a little donation. Much appreciated.
Thank you. Absolutely loving this game and really appreciate the help you guys are giving us as well.
Thank you for coming along.
Thank you.
Tom and Ben are up next.
They're Warhammering.
Thank you. I hope your brains have had a good little bit of exercise because we've had a nice little exercise.
I'm ready for bed.
We're going to go off and play some board games.
We are, aren't
now.
we?
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait. And yes, join us next week where we will have forgotten everything that we've learned.
Absolutely. Bloody everything.
We will make the same mistakes again. And
Proud of you, though. You didn't say Roundtree, or did you?
I said it a couple of times.
Never mind.
I had a fruit. Gonna have some fruit
Gonna
pastels
have some
now,
fruit
some
pastels.
Skittles, some whatever. If you want to check this out, you can play it yourself.
Yep.
It is called The Rootrees Are Dead on Steam, and so it's a blast actually.
It's great. I fucking love this game.
Enjoyed it, and if you have any recommendations for similar stuff for us to play in future, please let us know.
Yes.
We're going to play all sorts of stuff actually, Liz. I've got a few fun ideas.
Me too.
Some
I've
point
got
and clicks.
a lot of games.
Some wandery, roundy ones, bits of different stuff. It's nice to just be messing around.
Yeah, these are games I wanted to play, but I just sort of just left them in case we ever got the band back together. So it works a treat.
The Rootrees, the band is thoroughly back together. We're going to be
together.
featured in Teen Blast.
Hell yeah!
All the kids are what you know. You've got to have an.
That's me.
That's going to be you.
That's me.
LJS. LJE. What's your middle
what
name?
do you think?
Juliet.
Yes, sure. Juliet.
LJE and
Juliet.
and Lewis. LAB is terrible.
LAB.
It's not catchy.
Lab.
You got to have a cool like.
Lab is
initials name.
good.
No.
Lab.
No one. That's not good.
Lab.
It's not teen heartthrob, is it?
Well, I mean, what would be sex? SEX. Your name is Stephen Eunice Zander. Zephos. Oh, there we go. All right, we can make it work somehow.
LXB. That works.
Yeah, LXB is a bit more sexy, isn't it?
A little bit. All right.
All right.
Thank you, Lydia. Thank you, chat.
Thank you, Lewis. Thank you,
See
everyone.
you next week, everyone.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya.